Did you get your socks and your wine?
I got my socks and my wine. I have about one, maybe 1.5 glasses left of sangria in this bottle. I
Mm.
can't get too fucked up though because I have to drive
Empty.
Nick to go pick up his
Empty.
car.
There's nothing left. It's empty.
He says, I'll be the judge of that.
All right. Um, so you guys last left off, I believe, in. Were you in the library? No, you were at the
We were in the
casino.
casino. Yeah.
Okay, you were at the casino, which you're already in. There you go.
The casino wasn't the place we were staying, right?
Poof! Man, it
No.
appears. So,
I was here all along, guys.
for further
Just being
clarification,
real quiet.
my closet door is always open. It bothers me. For clarification, Raven Guard has instituted a monopoly on the entertainment and hospitality industry. So there is only one hotel to go to and one casino, but like they're massive and everyone's forced to go there. And it
Like,
is against
fun
the
is
law.
compulsory.
It is against the law to establish a competing business.
Ah,
Oh, I'm sure that's great on the economy.
So to the parties just made, they showed up at the hotel, and it's not the cheapest arrangement, but it's the only arrangement.
it's the only game in town.
Yep.
But you know, since everyone goes there, there's plenty of demand. You know, maybe you get a good deal. Let's see here. Niall actually did get Jell a good deal. Niall's a very convincing, persuasive man.
And it's funny. It's funny because I just checked my persuasion, and I have a higher check with intimidation than I do with persuasion.
Oh, intimidation. Let me
So-
get Manon on the board here. There you go. So, you guys are in the casino. You got the lights a flashing, you got illusions, you got some performers on some stages doing a little jig, you've got people playing cards, craps, roulette. Behind this desk here, you have people managing money, you've got the manager shouting at people. And you guys are free to do whatever the hell you want.
All right.
All right.
Can I? What does the clerk look like who gave us the mission to hunt down the Charlie guy?
So behind the desk here, you've got the manager who gave you the mission. He's got like a green plastic visor. He's got a bundle of 3 cigarettes in the corner of his mouth. He's walking around like he has a few too many buttons undone on his what would otherwise be a professional button-up shirt.
Ooh.
Show revealing the collar of a wife beater underneath.
Does he have like gross chest hair
Oh
too?
yeah, very curly chest hair, gold necklace, gold chain necklace.
Mentioned this already.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah,
What,
kind
what
of. He
race
looks
is
like
he?
he's trying to cover a bald spot a little bit. Yes, now.
Oh, what race is he?
He's a human.
Human. Got it. Okay. I
Did
don't know
we
what to
get?
do.
Yeah, did we get a last known location of this guy, or do we just gotta start sweeping the city?
When you asked him that, he said this casino was his last known location.
Do we
But
know
he
what
did
we're-
say he suspects he's on the south side for suspicious reasons.
Oh, right, the South Side.
And he
To the
wouldn't
south
tell us
side.
how much he owed.
Oh, yeah, and he wouldn't tell us how much he owed.
What was the bounty? Was it like 200 gold
So each of you get
or-
200 if you bring him in. No, 225. You negotiated
Oh,
225. Again, Niall very persuasive. Niall's arranged for you all to get 225 if you bring back the money that he owes. You don't even know how much he owes. And then if you bring him in, then it's 250.
Oh,
He didn't
We have a
specify dead or
description.
alive.
I wonder. I
Oh.
wonder if Charlie Pickles realizes that his life is only worth 25 gold. I mean, not for nothing, folks, but if they're willing to pay us 225 to bring back the money he owes, wouldn't you suspect that it was more than that?
Yeah.
That's what we suspect. Yeah.
The manager also very clearly didn't seem to be a very smart man.
Ah, because if it's a lot more than that, enough to warrant a bounty of that size just for the money.
I believe we may have some options. But first, we should probably find this guy before he
Fi-
steps down.
Find him, yeah.
On the south side.
I'll look around the casino first and just see if there's any friendly-looking people that I can ask for information.
There's some people who, I mean, it's earlier in the day, but you've already got some folks who look like they have become inebriated off their brunch time drinks, and you got your like Texas gamblers. You've got your foreign millionaires who showed up here, and then you have more what looks like to be a hen's night like getaway party of some of some
Bachelorette party.
of some like
Oh
younger middle-aged women. Most of which are all human. There are a few elves, a few more than you would see otherwise in Durasfall, but not that many.
I'll probably approach one of the inebriated groups and offer to buy them a drink in exchange for some information.
Okay. We'll say by random happenstance you show up to this one gentleman who has a thick beard and combed back brown hair, and he's just, well, say at a roulette table, and he turns to you and he goes, "Can I help you?"
I'm looking on for information. First off, all right, so you look like a friendly sort. Can I buy you a drink here?
Oh. Oh. Just make a...
Making a twink check.
He, you asking that question, he leans in and goes, "Not too loud, kid."
Oh. Oh.
Whoa, not like that. But I am looking for information.
Not like that. You're looking for...
Oh.
You're leading me on here, kid?
Oh no.
Can I buy
do
you a
have-
drink? Does that
I do have
change anything?
If you're looking for that kind of fun, we do have a friend who sells books that might lead you to what you're looking for.
Oh, you... What
He's-
is...
oh,
Is,
he's
is
a
he a looker?
military.
No.
Not quite. He's also married.
Define looker.
Married.
He's kind of got a scraggly facial hair kind of thing going on. If you like, how do you feel about short men with unkempt beards?
Maybe not. What kind of information do you want?
We're looking for a tabaxian named Charlie. Is it Charles or Charlie? Charlie Pickles. He's got a stubbly beard as well.
And blue hair?
I heard that some out-of-towners showed up and stole some money off of a table or something. What about it?
Do you have any idea where he may have been seen last? Or have any extra information regarding him? Or have any idea in the town where someone might want to lay low?
You know, if you go toward the western side of town, it's a little... There's like a, what would you call it? There's like a little burrow there. Some of the out of towners usually tend to hang out there, but I don't know much about it.
Okay.
Out of towners. Does that include us?
Where's the place that we're staying at?
You
Is
guys
it
look like out of towners.
I thought we were staying in this casino.
Oh, they were separate. I thought it was
No,
hotel.
Oh,
they're
Casino
separate.
across the street.
Wait, no, now I remember the hotel was very nice.
Yeah, out of character, what section of town are we in?
Right now, you're on the main thoroughfare. It's like the
So, like,
center of town.
downtown?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I give him a drink and walk on off.
Do you... Oh. You give him a drink? What did you give him?
The cheapest ale in the house.
No hesitation.
Um, do we know whereabouts the table that was stolen from is?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you could ask the manager and he could show you.
Yeah, my. Go ahead, sorry.
So it was actually over here on this table in the corner.
This
Ping it
table?
again for me. Oh, that one.
Over here, near the stage.
Oh.
Oh, near the stage on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of the
Down
poker
here.
tables.
I can't see your ping if you're pinging.
Oh, you can't?
My character's
How about
on
now?
the board. Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
there
now I
it is.
can. I would like to, if I may, try and make an investigation check to see if our tabaxi friend may have shed any fur
Okay.
that may give me a trail to follow. Perhaps he is in the midst of shedding his coat, and it would be rather distinctive.
Make a well. First of all, as you approach, you see the card dealer there, who is a younger man, maybe around age 23, 24, human, with a bow tie and and a vest on, and he's serving a table of 4 different folks who are playing some cards. And you see physical money being shifted around instead of tokens, which is a system. And you can roll an investigation check to see if you can find anything that would be cat related.
Yes, I would like to do so. 10. That's not great.
10.
And I give her the help.
If you want to help with an investigation, yeah, you can start perusing
Yeah.
around and give her advantage if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. 16.
16. How describe to me your method. Are you just looking around, just playing it cool? Are you going to be invasive in any way toward the people who are gambling or anything like that?
So I would, I suppose, first give it sort of an ocular pat down before I got close enough to do investigation. So if you'd also like me to do a perception check, I'm willing to do that. But I thought that I have very little in the way of shame, and so I imagined I would just, staying a respectable distance away from them in their game, I would just look at the carpet to see if I see any cat fur or footprints or, I don't know,
Okay.
vaccine-related detritus.
You're circling around the table, looking at the carpet, trying to pay a close eye. There's like signs of spilled drinkage. There's dirt. It looks like this place hasn't been vacuumed in a while. There's a lot of...
Get better help.
This is a really nasty floor, and there's a lot on it.
Yeah.
And there's human hair that you may confuse for cat hair. And then you do find a strand of gray cat hair on the floor that looks a little different from most human hair. It's a little more fine.
Is it headed in a particular direction?
You find a cat hair, you find evidence, and then if you begin to scour the whole floor, You'll find cat hair sparse and placed around. Make a, I guess, make another investigation check and see if you can
Sure.
find a pattern.
All right, I can do that.
User Tegan.
Deacon,
Hmm?
look, I
Yes.
found some cat. I found some cat hair.
Oh, cat hair.
Unless somebody's got like a big fluffy Persian in here while they're gambling, I imagine it might be connected to our tabaxi friend.
Hmm. Perhaps. And you said investigation to like see if I could like find more tall drinks or anything like that, or
If you, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I'll help him point out. I'll point out to him
Ah,
the
that's what we were
pattern that.
looking for.
Oh, there we go.
So
Ooh,
you notice
what, 7?
as you walk around, you'll notice that there's cat hair scattered around the room, but when you kind of like really take a bird's eye view of the area and piece together where you found it, you'll see that the cat hair travels from table to table, and then it wasn't really anywhere around the machines. But you do notice on one of the machines, there's a little scale. And along with it, you find a little, like, it's a little piece of brown. Like, it smells. It's like this goop. And you smell it, and because you have an arcane background, you realize, is that molasses?
picks it up and just, hmm, I think we're on to something here.
And with a natural 20, I mean, this scale could indicate that there's another anthropomorph here of a different kind. And on the stage, toward one of the steps down here, you find a feather.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean,
But it's like
honest.
a big feather.
Can can I try to identify what kind of bird it would be?
Sure.
Would that be like a survival check?
It could be a nature check if or a survival.
You know, Tegan, I was a little worried when you started picking up brown goop off this floor. That could really have gone poorly.
Hmm, how so?
Uh, I just spent like a goodly 10 minutes or so looking at the carpet, and I would not be shocked if there was fecal matter on some of these.
Hmm.
16. This looks something akin to a hawk.
I think it might be from the race that I never know how to pronounce.
Aarakocra.
Yeah, that.
So our tabaxi has a accomplice.
Possibly.
That seems like an odd pair.
Partner in crime.
The bird and the cat?
Well, yeah, I mean, not realize that's probably a little racist to say, but it does seem like an odd pairing. But there are no in this room. It's mostly humans, and then our friend Niall.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
strange for there to be anything other than a human or an occasional elf here.
Okay.
Mm.
So you would think that a big fuck off bird dude and a cat would attract more attention.
Quentin, where did Legion run into the whole uh was furry people enslaved in Namora?
Yeah,
Or the anthropomorphic?
yeah, the Sharan.
Are there any enslaved in In the Darisfall Empire?
They're not to be found usually in the Darisfall Empire.
No. Don't know how we feel about that, but in the Moran society, anthropomorphs have been enslaved, but they're not here. They're not anywhere here. Do we need to ask where they keep them? I'm just hoping it's not the kind of society that I think the Dursfall Empire is.
Would I know that since I've been in the Dursville Empire for a good while?
You know that the occasional tabaxi exists, very occasional, even rare, you would say. But the government has no restriction or second class citizenship for them. Maybe a little societal racism among the populace, but nothing beyond that.
It's institutional, not legal.
Correct.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, I figured because they wouldn't have let him in here at all to begin with. And so the fellow behind the counter, the manager, had indicated that he might be on the west side of
I think he said south.
the south side of the casino.
The
Maybe
guy,
it's just outside.
the manager said he suspects he's from the south side. The gambler said the more troublesome folks usually are found hanging around the west side. Not sure why.
So
Conflicting
split the
evidence.
difference. We'll do southwest. Split the difference.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that one.
We could
Oh,
we could go one direction and swing back around the other. Because likely if you just split the difference and go southwest, you're not going to find anything.
Do we know what's actually, I guess, how this town is divided up? I mean, I guess, is the south side known for like called a specific area or district? Or it's just the south side?
Oh God, are they southies? You're muted.
For those who are from Durisfall, and depending on your backstory, if you ever go or travel through Ravengard, you can make a history check and see if you're fairly familiar with the layout of the city.
Wait, so you said if you are from Dursville?
If you're from Durisfall, you can make a history check. 19.
Nice.
Niall, you know that most of the people who live here and work as your common workers, like the servers, the waitresses, the concierges, all of these low-end hospitality jobs, usually people live in ramshackle housing on the south side. And that's a borough district there that is usually neglected by the government entirely. Even to say that there's not much police force there. The west side is another residential area, but it's much more laissez-faire. Not a whole lot of police enforcement, but there have been inquisitors in the area, and people own homes there and run businesses, and it's a common market square area, and it doesn't swing upper crust or lower crust either way, really.
Well,
Now, the eastern side is actually the wealthiest side. The northern side is usually more of a tourist area.
Got it. So
which is where we are now.
You're in the
back
downtown
up.
area. If you go northern, there's just other stuff.
Okay.
it's just more.
Yeah, downtown's
More
like the
casino?
main strip where you've got the big flashing lights and the casino. The north side is more other recreational forms of entertainment, but the big casino and hotel are in the center of town.
Gotcha. Understood.
Okay, we suggest going west and then maybe going counterclockwise to south?
I agree with that. I feel like start somewhere a little bit safer, and then if we have no leads there, we'll just head south as well.
The library you went to is slightly on the eastern side of town.
Okay.
The west.
The West. We're definitely gonna look for a dive bar, right?
Is there bars outside the
Yeah,
casino?
there's bars.
Okay.
That's
Didn't
the
know
one
if they
thing that
wanted
isn't like monopolized.
Well, and honestly, Legion, even if it were, I have to imagine that the one thing people always want access to is booze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never deny a man
Such a
his
weird
booze.
noise.
So you head over to the western side of town, you leave the main thoroughfare, and you immediately begin to see that all the glitz and glamour comes to a stop once you cross the district line. And as you proceed on, it actually looks like a normal city. It's a downward sloping thing because the center of town is on a high elevation and then it slopes down everywhere else. So as you come to the western side, you find merchants, shopping stalls. You've got a number of different buildings. Some of them look like apartments. Some of them look like houses. Others may look like they're government related.
Is it heavily populated? Are there a lot of people out and about?
Yeah, there sure is. It's a pretty populated area, although the map may not reflect it, but they're there.
Okay. Um, and are most of the folks around here also human?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll find that mostly throughout the Durisfall Empire.
Okay.
We have a question for user Tegan. Do you have any spells that can detect people?
Hmm.
That can lead us in the right direction?
Currently, I do not.
Alright. Manon, you are also magical.
Correct. No, but I can do this. And I slap myself between the tits and cast guidance on myself. And then I'd like to make a perception check to see if I see anybody who, like, I see anything that looks a little bit like little sketch, like someplace that a criminal might hang out or somebody who might be conducting some kind of criminal activity at somebody or some place that I might go to inquire
Sure.
about someone sketchy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We
Hold
would
on.
like to help.
That's fucking 11. I'm plus 8. I rolled rolled an 11. Jesus.
As you peruse around the city streets, all seems to be normal. You got people buying their produce. You see some shopkeepers salting meat. You've got people walking into different buildings, whether they be restaurants, pubs, taverns, things of the like. What catches your eye is among the crowd you see an inquisitor walking around.
Uh-oh.
I immediately hide.
Obviously not the same one we saw in the other two. She's gone.
That's a big stealth check.
You just dive into a wicker basket.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's gone.
I see that and I smack Tegan and then I just disappear.
It's like, well, she's gone. I don't know why she hit me.
If I
It's like
do
a
just
game of tag. I'm assuming it's like a game. It's like, I wonder what she went. There's no way.
oh god, you're standing there like gormlessly.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, I pop out of the wicker basket and I'm like, Tegan, there's an inquisitor over there.
Over there? Should we go say
Yeah.
hi? Or
No,
Negative.
I mean I guess you and I probably could. We're not wanted.
That is correct. Yes, YouTube points to
How
Niles and Legion. Oh,
how
this would be
crowded
pretty
is the
bad.
square?
How crowded is the square?
Yeah.
The square is actually quite crowded. You did see the Inquisitor throughout the sea of people, and Manon was not able to necessarily ascertain if he looks like he's on the hunt for something or if he's just patrolling.
Yeah.
Legion
Yeah,
does sort of stick out.
yeah. If Manon points out, can I like make an insight check to see if they're looking for people? I guess. Or...
Yeah, if you got a heads up from Manon, you can look.
Yeah. That's a lot.
11's the number of the day.
Man, we are all rolling real shit today, huh?
You come
Except
to
for
this-
when I'd like to hide.
You come to the same conclusion as Manon.
Should we
Oh.
follow him?
Yes. That sounds like a good idea, actually.
You know, that might be the first time anybody's ever said that to me, Legion.
We're
No.
sorry. You have good ideas.
I'm gonna ask you to write that in a letter so I can send it to my mom.
We will sign it, though that you
Wonderful.
may need lots of paper and ink for that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell her that it's a bunch of different people who said it if you sign it that way. It'd be great. Um, who's best at... Is it me?
It's probably.
It's you. I have.
You have a 10. Why would you? In what
Well,
world does any of us have a 10?
Well, I meant for following, but
For
to
following?
follow, yeah, like make a perception check to see if I can see where he's going, and then stealth to not be seen.
That's still you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Because I have I'm wearing plate mail.
All
I've
right.
got passive out trace. I mean, I could cast that again.
You have that?
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Because he's a fighter bard. Um. All right. Here, I'm gonna see if I can follow this guy. You all stay back a little bit. If I run into trouble, I'm just gonna, I will whistle.
Okay.
You'll whistle.
Yes.
Whistle is danger zone or danger time.
Yes, whistle is danger time. Please come and stop me from being crushed to death.
Hmm.
Or poisoned or whatever this fella is going to do to me.
Will do.
Understood.
Got it.
We feel like a good distance would be 40 feet behind you.
Maybe we should do a little bit less than that. In case I run into combat, I'd like you all to catch up with me in a single round. Thank you.
All right, 30 feet.
I can use my bonus action to dash on over.
I mean, I could, like, teleport you if it gets real bad.
Well, all of these, all
Ooh, if we were all like hidden, you could like teleport her out.
Yeah, I guess within 90 feet.
okay. All right.
That's a good idea.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll stealth ahead and try to make a perception check to see where this fella is going, and see if he is leads me to our quarry, I suppose, or into trouble.
I also have invisibility, but yeah, over 29, I don't think you need it.
I'll cast guidance on myself again. And when I do that, you see I've got a big medallion of Tamora, and it just looks like a big two-sided coin, and both sides of the coin have heads on it. And when I do that, it vibrates a little bit. And I'll do the stealth check first. So that's a 23 on that.
Oh yeah.
And then for perception, that's an 18, and I'll dump my guidance in that.
Wow, you're doing really well here.
Nice.
So I'll let you guys roleplay with your tokens and position yourselves however you think you would as he walks around.
All right. So, I'm gonna hope that well, Manon is assuming that she's hidden, and so as he walks around, I'd be like, blending into the crowd, Assassin's Creed style. It's like, I've joined this group of monks. Now I'm pretending that I'm eating at this bistro.
Sits at the ramen shop, jumps, sits at the bistro, jumps, sits at the bar.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm hiding amongst this crate of watermelons.
Now I work for at the watermelon stand.
Yeah.
Is this an armor set right here?
An armor set?
Yeah, like on display or something like that?
Sure, why not?
Could I just walk next to it and just look inert?
Yeah.
Like a big ass metal suit of armor?
I can interpret a stealth check many different ways. Yes, you can. You see him walking around, and he seems to be looking out at the people, looking for anything that catches his eye, but his eyes...
Jesus, Legion.
He's not great.
And he keeps walking around, but his eyes continue repeatedly to look at the door here on this building.
Okay.
And he seems to be making circles.
Okay. Once I've... Let me see if I...
This is not.
Once I've clocked that, I will let him continue, and I'll go behind, like, and duck into an alley so he can't see me, and I will... I'll duck into an alley so I'm not immediately visible, and I'll use message to inform them.
Ooh.
So I'll use message, and I think about it, and I'm like, ooh, all right, who do I tell Niall first. I'm like, who do I feel like is gonna keep their cool the best if I say this first?
I'm gonna be sitting at this cafe table with a newspaper and sunglasses.
Okay. I'm like, pull it out. I'm like, I think that he is waiting to see if somebody comes out of the building in the southeast corner of the square. He keeps looking at the door. I'm gonna tell everybody else.
I didn't see when you marked it. Which corner is it? Which building?
That one.
Okay, got that one. Cool.
So I tell Niall first, and then I'll tell Legion. I'm like, Legion, please don't stop pretending poorly to be a statue, but believe the Inquisitor is waiting to see if somebody is going to come out of the house that is in the southeast corner of this market. And then
I'll just...
Affirmative. Operation Remain a Statue underway.
I was just gonna walk over and inform. Where's the name? What's your character?
Tegan.
Tegan?
Yeah, well, as you're doing that, I send a message to Tegan, and I'm like, Tegan, please do not react to this message. You, I have determined what the Inquisitor is looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yes, go on.
Oh no. I think that we need to investigate or keep an eye on the house that is in the southeast corner of this market. And then after I have done that, I will, gritting my teeth and knowing that something very bad is probably about to happen, I will go down this street and, like, just check out the back side of this house.
Do you tell Tegan not to go to the house specifically?
Oh, fuck. I would specifically say, please don't do anything.
Okay.
Does the house have any windows?
It does. There's a set of second floor windows and first floor windows. They seem to have the curtains closed. And there's two doors, one on the front door, and this is a first floor patio. And there's a door on the patio. Yeah, it's a one-story building. It's not a two-story.
Okay.
Alright, never mind.
Okay. Go ahead, Brad, sorry.
Alright,
Now, do you say anything as you come up?
I'm gonna say, I assume you got the message from Manon?
I did. I was told to do nothing. But my good friend Niles, I sensed an adventure on the way. Now I cannot do anything as Mena has told me.
Now-
What say you?
I tap him on the shoulder, and as I'm tapping him, I cast invisibility. I say, "Knock yourself out."
Oh no. I have no
Oh.
idea this is happening. Oh,
Oh, I got permission from Niles. That's all I need.
I got permission from Niles. That's all I needed.
I was
Oh,
gonna cast invisibility on him, but the tables have turned.
how the turntables.
So you
Wait, you have
are.
access to invisibility too?
I'm a wizard.
Oh,
Um,
I
may
put the
I
I for invisibility.
may I climb onto the roof of this building and see if I can? Is there smoke coming out the chimney?
Yeah.
There is smoke coming out the chimney. Okay. Um. hmm,
Indicating someone might be home.
Yeah. Can I climb onto the roof and see if I can eavesdrop through the chimney hole?
Okay, yeah. It's not that tall of a building, and I imagine your dex allows you to climb up pretty easily, so.
Yeah, I have a +4 to dex. Okay, I'll climb up there and like lean close to the chimney and try not to basically pepper spray myself with soot from the chimney, and see if I can hear anything.
Make a perception check. That's nice. You hear the crackling of fire beneath, and you hear, and you're counting 3 different voices conversating.
Okay.
They seem to be male.
Okay. Do any of them sound particularly tabaxi-ish?
Strangely enough, they sound more human.
Kaji did nothing wrong.
But
Yeah.
they also sound French.
Oh, I passed through that part of the continent when I came through, so I would recognize what this is.
They sound Namoran.
All right. I sort of crouch and hide behind the chimney a little bit, and I'll cast message again. And I will inform everyone. I do not believe that this is the bounty that we seek. I believe this Inquisitor is checking out some Nemorans that are up to no good. It sounds very French in there. And everybody gets variations of that message except for Tegan, who is asked specifically, Tegan, I know that you are very interested in having adventure. I would like you to remember that you and I are the only ones who do not currently have a bounty on our heads. And please exercise what small amount of common sense goes along with your big brain. That's what's added onto your message.
I respond, don't worry. My buddy Niles has helped out with it.
Oh no. Niles, what the fuck did you do?
then no reply.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna get these dumbasses are gonna get me killed. I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna die on fucking Durst Falls rooftop.
Does anyone here know French? Wait, are they speaking a different language, or just do they have an accent?
It's just an accent.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kind of like sneak past the side of the building. I guess I'll roll for sneak. Stealth. Please don't roll 1.
I don't think that rolled right. Did it?
That seems weird.
You rolled a 2 plus
what?
1d4 plus 2.
What?
Unfortunately, though, wait, 1d20 plus 2 plus 1d4. Yeah, so you rolled a 2. You didn't roll a 1. You rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Although I don't know why the hell your
Why is it
equation is
green?
so
Why is it
weird.
adding a D4?
Does he have guidance?
I didn't cast guidance on him.
Let me figure this out. This is
That
why
could be that could be bard shit.
It could be.
It might be a bard shit. But you rolled an 8. Not great.
when you make a charisma or dexterity check, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check, and that's cunning and
Nice.
intuition.
Ah,
Oh,
Cool.
That is.
That's part
All
of racial traits.
you rolled a
oh.
4 on
Oh.
that d4 and it still sucked. You
Wait,
rolled
what
an
kind of elf are you?
Mark a shadow.
Mark of Shadow.
Eberron.
Eberron shit.
Eberron
Nice.
Yeah.
As
That's why
you're
Dex is
approaching the building, you notice that the Inquisitor clocks you,
Keep walking, keep walking.
and
This guy, he's gonna get me
he's
killed.
watching you really closely, and he just stops, and he seems to like lean up against the statue, and he's just watching.
Okay.
Tegan has not been. Tegan, make a. Oh, you're
So-
behind this stuff, so he can't see you. Never mind, you're good.
I'm also invisible.
And then the statue just looks like a statue.
Should I make a stealth check?
You would do it at advantage, but he can't necessarily see you because of the line of sight, so you don't really have to.
Okay.
To kind of save myself, I'm going to walk over to the armor shop and inspect the not Legion suit of armor and pretend to be shopping.
Make
I
a.
hear-
I want you to make a deception check really quick and see how convincing this looks.
I imagine that my passive perception is 18. I imagine that I just hear him trip over something as he's coming this direction, and I'm like, oh no.
Let's see here.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just be like questioned by this guy.
He looks suspicious, but you can see his like alert meter kind of decreasing.
His alert meter kind of decreased.
You're still on his radar, but he's not like worried about you necessarily. He's like, maybe I'm just seeing things.
The little arrow above his head is yellow and shrinking.
Yeah.
Maybe just like, oh, maybe I just think he's cute.
Well,
Where'd he get
we'll have
his
everyone
armor?
else do a round of actions, and then we'll do another check-in. If you can beat that, you're good.
Okay.
Manon and Tegan and Legion, what are you doing?
I will let Legion decide what he is doing first, because Manon is silently cursing right now, trying to figure out how to do this without getting fucked by her new companions.
How tall is this building behind me?
This one or this one?
This one. And is this deck shorter than the roof, I guess?
Yes, so the deck is on the first floor. You could jump over the railing easy. This building itself is about 15 feet tall.
Can I summon my echo on the deck?
Okay.
I'm gonna do something that I haven't used before. I'm gonna manifest my echo. I could do that within 15 feet of me, but I can also change my consciousness from my real body to the echo for about 10 minutes, and basically do a thing like in what are they called?
Like a remote
Familiars?
control familiar? Yeah.
Yeah, like the remote control familiar.
Like see-through familiar.
And I want to see if there's any windows or anything, and then I'll motion Manon over to like maybe get a closer look at people. Is there any windows, doors, or anything on the deck?
There's a door and a window. The window has a curtain that is mostly closed, but you notice that it's slightly cracked open. The door is wooden and also has a glass pane in it that you can kind of peer through. It's like blurry glass. You can kind of see through it, but like it's translucent.
Okay.
It's like leaded glass, so it's wavy.
Yeah.
I guess when I see Legion do that, um, I will say a quick prayer to Tamora, and hope that luck is on my side, and I will. Can I see where the Inquisitor is looking from here?
Yeah. Legion, if you're gonna do this, can you...
Stealth check.
You're gonna have to make a really good stealth check for this one.
Okay.
9'9" robot appears on the patio.
But
That's also Egyptian.
Yeah.
Very subtle.
Maybe I won't do that.
I'm gonna have to give all of these people criminal lessons.
Where a soldier? Or where's a soldier? Legion's not gonna summon his echo or do the echo avatar thing. But he's got nothing else in his repertoire.
Alright, well,
I'll let you... I would say, because you don't have a mouth necessarily, you could whisper to Niall, and it wouldn't look like you're doing anything.
That's a good point.
That would not raise suspicions.
Niall, can you divert his attention?
I believe I already am.
already on it, buddy.
Oh, can you, user Niall, can you divert his attention away from over here?
I see. Should I wait for Tegan to make his move, or like, can I?
If Tegan wants to let you go first,
Yeah,
with permission, you can go first.
there you
Okay.
go.
I'm going to. Let's see. I want him facing the opposite way, so I'm gonna walk across the shops here. Is there a move limit right now, or?
I would say you get an action and a bonus action and a movement.
Okay.
You get a turn.
So I'm gonna move. In fact, I might just move right up to. No. Trying to think of a good distraction. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna step right up to the fountain on this side,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to pull out my lyre and start playing
Oh.
a tune to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a. What's that? Action. Enthralling performance, and I'm gonna choose two creatures that listen to me perform for 1 minute, and he has to make a Wisdom saving throw of DC 13.
Are you gonna loop a bystander into this too?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here.
Well, that guy just getting a good show.
And it's a wisdom check, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you watch him carefully watching you as you walk away from the building.
Mhm.
And he sees you sit down, and his concern kind of fades away, and then you begin playing the lyre or the lute or whatever it is you have.
Mhm.
And you have his attention for a solid few seconds here as he watches you begin playing. He's like, "Oh, pretty good." And then another, we'll say a woman's child is attracted to your performance, and she's like, "Mommy, I want to put money in his hat."
Is that who I charmed?
Yeah, sure. I'm enforcing this. You a little girl, and then you draw a crowd.
Okay.
People throw money at you. You get like 5 gold.
Oh, sweet. Did he make the check, or is he? Charmed?
He's looking. He looks to be charmed, and he's looking at you.
Okay.
So he is not looking at the building right now.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I will hop down on as soon as I hear lyre music. I will hop down onto that patio and see if I can take a little look-see-daisy through that cracked curtain. Bloop.
Just make a perception check. This shouldn't be too hard, but
16?
yeah, that's good. You peek through. You can only see so much at a time because of the narrowness. But as you maneuver your head around and look at the angles, you can see that there's a hearth with a cauldron, and there's a fire underneath it. You can see a long bench seating dining table with what you thought. You see a human man with cat ears, and he just looks like a hairy human, but with gray hair. And he has a nose piercing, a septum piercing. And you notice across the table from him looks like some hybrid combination of a human / lizard folk, as well as a human with hawk wings and talons for feet.
Does it look like these are costumes?
No, these look real. You can make an insight check, but
Okay.
or
I
not
don't
insight,
think
but with a perception check, this looks real.
Okay. I was like, I'll make an inside check.
It's a cosplay convention here.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, but they look like humans that have had pieces of other species spliced onto them.
Yes, that is precisely what you're looking at. You notice that the man with cat ears does have ramen noodle curly hair and a scraggly beard.
All right. All right. Well, if I can still cast message on this turn, I'll flatten myself away from the window, and I guess I'll message Tegan and tell him I imagine that you are already doing something stupid, but the people that we are looking for are inside this building, and there are 3 of them.
Are there any windows on the first floor for me to look into?
Yes, those curtains look to be much more securely closed with the curtains. Luck may be on your side if you want to roll a perception check.
Yeah, sure. I don't doubt that.
Unfortunately, those curtains look really shut.
I'm looking at the wrong building right now.
It's this one over here, right? You peek in the window, you see a woman behind the changing screen that they had in Victorian England, and she's throwing her towel and clothes over it.
It's like, man, I only see one person. They're in the process of changing right now. Where are you seeing these other 3 people?
Egan, are you at the right house?
You said down to the south and then to the left, right?
It's to the right.
Well, then yes, I am at the wrong house.
That tracks. Why don't you arrange yourself on one side of the house, and I'll be on the other, and then our fellows can come in from a different side, and then we've got them cornered, and we can surprise them.
Very well. And I will position myself in the right position and wait for something to happen.
You're muted.
I always do this. On this side of the building, you see a window here and a window here, but both of those seem pretty closed on the curtains too. No door. And then Niall's gone. You 2 have gone. Legion. Now what will you do?
Alright, okay, I think with that guy distracted, I'm going to summon my echo. It's literally just going to come out behind me and then walk around the building to this side. And try to get to a window.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Perception check. Oh, fuck.
That curtain seems to be pretty well close too.
Oh, I'm. Curtain's closed. Neat. I'm just looking for a window so that way when I hear the word, I'm going through it.
Oh my god.
I was about to ask if the rest of you dumped your mental skills. Is it just me?
All right. Now, at this point, Niall, I'm gonna make another
He's
wisdom
charmed.
save and see if he's gonna continue to watch you longer than he should be because he's on duty. Let's see here.
It does say that he should be charmed for an hour.
He's charmed, and what the charm effect does is you get advantage on charisma checks against him. So if you try to persuade him for something or deceive him, or like when you interact with him, you have advantage. That's what it means.
Got it.
Do crowd work. Call him out.
But I want to see if he. Yep, he's like, wow, this is really good. Yeah,
Do you have any requests?
he actually takes out a gold and places it in front of you. He's
Yeah,
like-
I nodded at him as I'm like just strumming along.
so you guys get a whole other round of actions you could do if you want, because he is busy.
Alright.
Let me add another gold.
Alright.
I'll even say he's on this side of the statue, so he can't see you guys as well.
I'm literally
Okay.
4 gold away from being back to where it was before the hotel.
Alright. I will, since I told Tegan to be ready for ambush, I assume that he is, even though I think that that's probably not a great assumption to make of my friend. And then I will hope that Legion can take a hint. I would like to sort of sidle over a little bit and just as quietly as I can check to see if this door by me is locked.
It is.
Okay. Then I will, with my action, if I can attempt to pick this lock without alerting the furries inside.
Sure.
Okay. Do you just want me to make a sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand will do just fine.
Okay.
Again,
25.
what's the furry convention?
Dead silent lockpicking achieved.
Excellent. So I'll unlock it, and I'm like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, okay. I will. I'm gonna open the. So would it be action to unlock the door?
Mm-hmm.
What would it be in order for me to open the door and go in?
Item interaction.
Okay, I will. Fuck me! I will open the door and just sladdle in.
Wow, okay.
And, do they? Does this door open in or out?
It opens out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll slip in and I'll see if I can use my cunning action to hide before anybody notices me.
Wow, okay. Well, let's do a stealth check on that one.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be really high.
22.
A plus 10 does wonders.
Manon is built in a very specific way. She's as tough as wet tissue paper, but
Okay. Okay. You make it in unseen.
awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I slide the door open, unlock it, slide inside, and like if there's like a shelving unit or like a barrel full of salted fish or something right inside the door.
Some nondescript furniture item you're hiding. Legion and Tegan, what on earth are you gonna do?
Does the window? There's a window on this side of the.
Yes.
Does the window look locked?
Yes.
Then I am going to hold my action until Tegan yells something, or any of my teammates yell something. Anything. It could be ow. It could be ow. I'm going to hold my action, and then on that action, I am bashing my way into this room.
You're jumping through the window.
Okay.
Jump with my way.
I will also hold my action the moment I hear a unusual sound inside. I'll attempt, I guess, to bust into the window. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Right.
Niall.
See, did he fail again or?
Yeah, he put the coin in towards you, and he's looking at you right in your face.
Oh no.
I wink at the Inquisitor.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Saucy.
And I gesture for him to like come up on the statue area to dance with me
Oh my.
as part of the performance.
This is part of the performance.
We love a saucy twink. Excellent.
Let's see here. So, make a persuasion check at advantage.
Hey.
Ooh, 20's pretty good.
I hope that you make him do the Macarena.
Macarena.
That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, you wink at him, and he looks at you and goes, "Are you like? So are you like from around here or something?"
He's coming on to you.
I am native to Erisfall, yes.
How do you feel about a man in uniform?
Ooh.
It has its merits.
Merits indeed. You know, I got a medal like 2 months ago. Heroic deeds, you know, save the
Heroic
empire and all that.
Ah, yes. The Empire certainly needs saving.
Is this what you're gonna do? You're gonna like keep him enthralled with you?
Yes. Oh, actually, can I also like rile up the crowd so like everyone's kind of like dancing as well?
Yeah.
You could do a flash mob.
Make a performance check.
Is what I want to do is I want to eventually hand him off to like dance with the other person I charmed, which is like the girl. So like, oh, was that a Why
It's
is
a
it
little.
red?
Oh,
Is
I
that
think,
Oh no!
you rolled
no,
you rolled an 11.
The D4. The D4 is.
Yeah, you rolled an 11. I mean,
Oh,
15's
okay.
pretty good.
Okay.
You've got
Scared.
people. You like, hey, everybody. I want to see everybody find a partner, and then
Everybody, clap your hands.
given that, make another persuasion check at advantage.
'Cause as soon as I hand them off, I want to try to like sneak into sneak away from the dancing crowd. Actually, no, the music would stop, so maybe not. Um, is it persuasion?
Yeah.
Do I even need to roll again?
Wow.
You you should try to get them to sing along so that the music doesn't stop when you leave. They're already singing.
You, yeah, 22 will work. He finds another lady, and he begins doing like a little jig with her.
And we'll change it from like a lyre song to like a stomping and sea shanty, so that way everyone's just singing this shanty.
Wonderful. Okay.
But that'll end my turn here.
People
so the next
start
turn I'll try to sneak
singing.
away.
There's like a group. Everybody's like engaging with one another, and you just slip away.
Yeah. Do I have to roll stealth then?
Roll stealth at advantage. Wow.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you are good. You run away unseen.
Nice. Let's see. So I'll just head back to where Legion is, kind of near the building. An armor stand.
I'll So Manon is in the building. User Manon is in the building. We're waiting for.
the call is coming from inside the house.
We are waiting for her call, and then we're gonna go inside the building.
I see. I suppose hopefully my distraction will last long enough. I'm ready when you are.
Hopefully.
Okay. Manon, you are in the building alone.
Alone. Yes, alone. Alone. I'm really banking on the fact that I've got a 9-foot tall robot outside. Okay.
So, Manon, the door you came in from.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here if I can plunk you down. Here we go.
Oh boy, it really does just look like a cat boy. I do not see my token on here.
There
Oh,
we go.
there I am. There I
Let's say
am.
there's like a door over here. We'll just say,
Okay.
and then
so,
you can like hide under the table.
Yeah, like brr.
So you are effectively hidden. I don't know what you want to do here.
Okay. Ballsack. I. What can I? Any of these? No, none of. All of my spells have verbal components. Wonderful.
If you can stealth check, you can cast a spell without being noticed.
Okay.
Or sleight of hand a spell. So you'd be sleight of hand, and then you can cast a spell if you pass it.
Okay. All right, I will do that. I'll do sleight of hand. I'd say that probably works.
Yeah.
And I'll do message, and I'll point it at Legion, and I'll go, Legion, I'm in the building alone. Please come in here.
All right. Actually, can I just walk in through the front? Can my real body just walk in through the front door?
The front door is locked.
Kool-Aid Man through the front door.
Yeah.
All right. Big ass metal foot going into metal door.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. Legion crashes through the front door right here.
Oh yeah! And my echo goes through the window as well.
Oh
When I
my
hear
god.
When I hear that's unusual sound, I will attempt to jump through the window as
We'll
well.
just pretend that Legion's window is here and Tegan's window is like here.
Okay.
So I'll plunk Tegan down, I suppose.
I'll follow behind Legion since I was right with him.
So you're over here. That's Nile. Right there.
Cool.
Oh, this room is a lot larger than I thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I came in and I'm like, oh shit. They got that big house money.
You bust through the door and the windows, and it all happens so fast. These guys stand up from the table and go, "Fuck! They found us!" And I guess everyone can roll for initiative.
All right. Oh, my measurement. Get out of there.
I forgot to hit my character.
Taking the alert feat next time.
This.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a much worse initiative, but it is what it is.
You can.
Yeah, you would just
Click
take
on
the
your
original one. Change it.
Yeah, you could go over the turn order and change it. Oh god. Oh, they keep rolling crap initiative.
Charlemagne Piggleson.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Corduroy
Paldier?
Paldier. I love them.
Oh,
You
my
bust
God.
in there, and they're like, "They found us! We need to run!" And you see them draw their various weapons and prepare for battle. First up is Hold on. Descending. Tegan.
Seriously? Okay. Tegan busts through the door and yells, "'Tis I!" Let's see. 20. Kind of runs behind here. I think that is. It's a 30-foot cone, so I think I should have enough. I think I have enough to get all three of them. I will need them to make cons. Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Point is I got it. I got con saves. Rims. Well, do these guys look like they're? I figured Tegan would recognize we're trying to capture people alive. They look like they can take a hit, right?
Sure.
That was not reassuring at all. I'm gonna need them to make a con save. This is casting rims.
And make sure they don't die.
Is this a rescue?
There's your Rhymes Binding Ice.
Okay. Yeah.
DC
so,
15.
Yeah, only one failed.
Corduroy fails. And that was 16 cold damage. Okay. The rest take 8.
I think the one that failed, I believe he was like frozen in place.
And then I would say that you guys have surprise on them, by the way, so they don't get a turn the first round. Nile. Unless Tegan's not done.
Let's see. That was my action. Yeah. So the one that failed is hindered by ice, and their speed is reduced to 0. I think they need to use an action to break out. But other than that, that is my turn.
He's encased in ice. Let's see here. What's the ice button? We'll use this. There we go. Nile.
Can I use my bonus action before my action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna strum on my lyre real quick and I give myself bardic inspiration.
Inspire yourself.
Yes. And as I'm strumming it, I'm gonna say, "Not so fast, Charlemagne," and I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Oh,
Wait, does bardic inspiration apply to saving throws?
You'd have to
Mm,
do cutting words on him, or disconcerting words.
Hmm.
yeah, I gotta be the right bard for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like part of eloquence.
he needs to beat a wisdom save. Oh, he fails.
Okay, all right, good. Oh wait, that was for Colt.
So he's paralyzed.
Cool.
That was for Charlie Pickles.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else now?
Now because I used my bonus action already.
Le-
that's
Le-
it.
Legion, what is your speed modifier? Your dex?
My dex, it is 12. It's +1.
Okay, Corduroy has like way more.
Yeah, corduroy probably goes first.
This is a sneak attack or surprise attack.
But it's a surprise round, so we're gonna skip Corduroy. Legion?
It is my turn. I'm gonna move over to this guy. And I am going to grapple him.
Okay. Athletics checks.
Ooh, 26.
Holy shit.
And then my echo is going to move 30 feet this way.
The guy you're grappling also appears to be quite muscular, but you overpower him. He is grappled.
And then, give me a second. I have to read something in my inventory. Da, 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 da. Is it an item interaction to manacle him?
That would be another full action.
That'd be another full action.
Unless, yeah, it would be an action unless he's completely paralyzed and is unable to resist.
Alright, no, then I'm gonna just grapple him and then I'm gonna just punch him in the face. I don't want to do a whole lot of damage, so I'm not using the axe. Or the halberd.
Because you don't want to take his head off?
Yeah, I don't want to take his head off. I just punch him in the face. Do 6 damage.
Okay. You smack him in the face.
And that is Legion's turn.
Manon.
Well, alright. I will. Yeah. Alright. So I see this fella all grappled up, and I will use my. Yeah, I'll use my cunning action to dash, and I'll slide underneath Legion's legs and end up on this side because I do not want to be in between those fellas because that seems like a bad idea. And then I will. I'm just gonna stab this guy, y'all. Would I have advantage because he is grappled or surprised?
He simply cannot move. There is no modifier added to it.
Okay. Okay. Well, alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, well, yeah, that's a 26.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Oh
And it's
wow.
24 total damage.
Whoa.
You stick him real good.
And that's my turn.
Skip Archibald's turn. Skip Charlemagne. Tegan, we're back to you.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Ooh. How are they looking? I guess.
Archibald is bloodied. The other two still look healthy.
Oh, they can take a hit.
Should I keep going and just keep hitting them with spells, I guess.
Spells that do you have spells that paralyze and
Well, yep, I can do that. So, Legion, I will. Let's see, do I want to use it? We'll just do a second though. The guy in front of me, wisdom saving first.
I was like, if you just try and kill them, I can make sure they don't die.
Well, I'd like to incapacitate as best as possible. Dang, that's exactly what I needed. So no whole person for that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your
I-
old person save is higher. Come on.
Hold
Well, I
person, I
don't
think, was
everything.
a 13 check? No, that
Mine's
was
15.
Niles. Oh, it's
Yeah, mine's
15.
15.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is
'cause mine's
15.
Yeah, because my intelligence is that's what my stuff is
Oh,
based off
okay.
of. Yeah.
Got it.
So, well, actually, these
I think
guys
mine's
have the same
13.
modifiers, so they would have rolled the same. Okay. So, Charlie is now free.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Charlie's free?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
why?
think. On the, because you said hold person, right? Oh no, it was the freezing thing that you were talking about.
Yeah,
Okay, so Charlie's
yeah.
still
Yeah.
Charlie's
Yeah,
still held.
Niles cast held person on.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Okay.
person is free. Okay, there you go.
I think they need. Are they free that turn, or they need to make an action?
It's an action. They were surprised, so maybe they're still
from the-
frozen.
From the binding ice, or until another creature within reach. Yeah. So since he failed, he's hindered by ice formation for 1 minute or until it or another creature within reach uses an action to break free.
No
So
action
I-
was taken.
Yeah.
So pretty much they're all stuck.
They're all
for-
pretty much
well,
stuck. Yeah.
Quick run! Ah! ever. Frozen, held, grappled. There's no running.
I mean, if we wanted to talk to these men, now would be a good time. Nope, knocking them out? Okay.
Not my turn.
I can try to
Yeah,
talk on my turn.
Yeah, it's a milestone. Yeah, that's all I do. I just try to hold the person. So let's just detain all of them properly, and then let's end the whole person. That's it for me.
Okay.
Or
Niall?
like mid stab.
So I'll like walk over here to the side of the table and I'll point at, or speak directly to Charlemagne while I'm like casting a hold person on him. Like, Charlemagne, we're here to discuss your bounty.
He's just like frozen, looking at you.
Well, it seems like you've got the attention of some other types. Care to explain? Can they talk while they're under hold open?
Yeah. I don't think he can speak while he's
It's
barrel.
completely frozen.
Oh man, can I like?
Its eyeballs are just.
Yeah, it's just eyeballs moving because that's funny.
What about this one? Should I just pick up the other guy?
Yeah, the guy's being grappled. He's trying to like wrestle against you with a sword stabbed through his torso.
I suggest you guys cooperate if you don't want anyone here to be more fatally injured. And I like point over at the guy that just got stabbed.
Make an intimidation check?
I pull the rapier out and I just sort of like flick it to get the blood off.
Roll intimidation.
The guy who's grappled says, "Fine, we'll do whatever you want. Just don't hurt them. Fine." Or
So wait, they're like calm now?
this guy is willing to surrender. The other two, that one's frozen. He can't move. This one's also frozen.
And I release hold person.
Wait, I'll tie him up first.
Oh wait. Wait, I could do I have any ropes or manacles? I do have rope.
Rope will work.
Okay. So
How good are you at tying knots?
Fairly decent. want to say. So I'm going to attempt to tie him up.
Okay. Pretty easy to
That's
do.
cool.
So this one is
That's cool.
restrained. I'll just leave the no button on him.
Okay.
Nope.
Corduroy's turn appears. He breaks out of the ice and looks around. Yep. After he breaks out of the ice, he looks at Niall tying this guy up and this person being stabbed, and he's like, "We surrender. Please, just stop. Surrender."
That was a quick fight.
They really are French.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's a good one.
We're here to
No.
discuss why are you French?
Why are you French?
Why are you?
Why?
Pardon. Why are you French?
Oh dear.
We made some noise in our entrance, right?
You sure did. Yeah, there was a rhymes biting ice that exploded out the windows and frost magic went everywhere.
So, y'all want to go out the back door and try and run?
Are you guys with the Inquisitor outside?
Negative.
Distinctly not.
Then I don't think you want to be here either.
We think we do.
I think that we should all fucking run.
I agree, we should run.
They'll come with us. We can run and talk to them about, because I don't give a fuck what the Inquisitor wants with them. So I just want paid.
Yeah. So before the Inquisitor comes, can I cast Pass Without Trace on the entire party, including the enemies,
Yeah?
frenemies? Hopefully they won't use it to, stealth away from us.
Well, they gotta stay within 30 feet of you for it to
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick, okay, I am going to use my echo to make it run the other way that we're going.
I'll use my knowledge of medicine and slap a quick pressure bandage on where I stabbed this hawk man.
I just realized that nobody took any damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Assault squad.
I'll just wipe off a little bit more of the eyes from the guy that I froze. Ooh, not know I can do
oh yeah, let me roll stealth check.
Your companions rolled very well.
Ooh. 14.
34.
Okay, wow, you guys are doing pretty good. Yeah, everyone's able to slip out the patio door, take off down the street. They do seem to be following you. We'll just say Charlie voices out, says, "Do you guys have a hiding place that we can stay at?"
Doesn't have to bring it back.
Outside. South side.
South side would be a good idea.
Yeah. South side for sure.
Run to the south side.
it. Alright, we run
Yeah.
to the-
Counterclockwise into the south side.
Yeah, as we are making our way, I would like to keep an eye out for a place that does not look like it would ask any questions of any patrons.
Okay.
Because we were told that there's a place that out-of-towners hang out or something.
There's a nondescript tavern, one of many on the south side that you could go to. Quiet. There's not really any guards that patrol the south side on a typical day, so
Alright.
choosing one of them could just be a well enough hiding spot for now.
Yeah. I'll motion towards a place called I don't know, something ridiculous like the Oxtail or something. And say this looks like as good a place as any.
I'll just use this map.
All right.
just for situational purposes. So
Rundown?
you show up to some shoddy tavern on the south side of town, just as nondescript and far away as you find to be reasonable. And it helps that there isn't really the best customer service either. So you guys can just sit down at any old table and chat. If you want a drink, you can go ask for one.
I'll get a pitcher for the table. And as I stand up to get the pitcher for the table, I want to make sure that I take a look out the windows and make sure that we were not followed.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Ooh, 10.
Nothing you notice. Just a bunch of
Huh?
lesser wealthy people making their way about.
All right. I'll get a I'll get a pitcher of mid-grade ale and return to the table.
Okay. Around the table, you have the three companions, one of which you wounded, holding the bandaging you hastily made, trying to put pressure on the bleeding.
If we've got a minute, I'll actually sit down and use my knowledge of... Are you gonna live?
That'll be fine.
Okay, good, because I didn't really want to use that spell on you, so...
I think it's not the first time you've been stabbed before.
No, and it won't be the last. Did you guys come for the money we took?
Yeah.
But to be honest, I've got no respect for gambling joints such as those.
I do have respect for getting paid, though, Niles.
Yeah. Well, I'll say I have even less respect for thieves. Why did he take the money?
We are... He looks at you carefully. We needed the money.
Or?
To live.
Because y'all are fucked up looking?
You could say that.
Can I roll insight to see if he's lying?
Sure. Nothing catches your eye that's particularly concerning.
So y'all political dissidents, and that's why that Inquisitor's after you?
Charlie will speak up and say, "Listen, we don't really know. It could just be because they're racist. It could just be because of the conflict between our home country and your home country and what happened with that diplomat."
I'm not from here.
What country are y'all from?
You don't know? We're
They're
obviously
Namora?
from Nemora. Do you know much about the Sharan?
Not quite.
We are unfamiliar.
I've been on this continent for about 3 weeks.
He's gonna like lean into the table with his arm and look at you closely and go, "Can I... Is it a mistake for me to be telling you information about ourselves?
Do you want to live and perhaps have a chance to take that money that you took to live?
Are you going to kill us in the middle of a tavern?"
You're still alive now. We had
Um,
the chance earlier.
I mean, that is how that would go, right? You would be like, no, I don't want to tell you any information. And then we would be like, well, in that case, then we're going to have to turn you over to the people that you stole from, in which case I have to imagine that they would like you returned so that they could punish you. And they don't seem to be the kinds of folks that would not murder someone from stealing from their casino.
What I'm really asking is, are you bad people? I'm starting to think you're bad people.
Neut-
No.
More
Oh,
neutral.
If anyone's lying, you can roll a deception check otherwise. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think you can think of yourself so
listen,
bad.
Not
our
a bad person.
our tribe was enslaved in Namora and we sought freedom, so we ran.
Hmm.
We thought we could take refuge in Durisfall. Life is better here. However, for some reason the Inquisition keeps following us, and people tend to not hire us. They're not willing to hire us. The the food is expensive. We have to eat. We have to sleep somewhere. We figured if we have to steal to survive, we'd rather steal from an institution built by the rich to steal from the poor.
How about how much money did you steal exactly?
Well, after counting it, we stole about 1,300 gold pieces.
Oh,
Hmm.
1,300.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only 50 more pieces than we would be getting if we turned them in.
Yeah, wow, the guy that hired us is very dumb.
Yeah.
Um, are they telling the truth?
I mean, you can make it an inside check if you want.
I'll give somebody advantage.
I don't think we need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
I
Very
lean
fair.
forward and I look into Charlie's face.
Okay, it might have been 2,000.
Ooh,
That makes more sense.
there is a way for this.
$700 or 700 gold difference.
Um, I have a proposal, both for you folks and for my fellas here. How does everybody feel about the idea? Because we took this job not because we particularly care about the well-being of casinos, but because we'd like to get paid. Because as you said, food is expensive, and accommodations more so. Um, how y'all feel about the idea that you, being as you lied to me and all, um, keep part of the money that you stole and give part of the money to us so that we have not wasted an afternoon and are not empty-handed, and then we can just happily go our separate ways.
That would be a reasonable accommodation. However, you blew up the house that is probably now swarming with guard and uh, inquisitors, where we stashed the cash.
How would you? Why is everybody else very bad at being a criminal? You know, you got to sew false pockets into your pants, and then you can keep the cash in your pants. People don't find it.
Like, we have a little bit on our persons, but it's only a small portion of what we stole.
Where did you stash it in the house exactly? Is it difficult to find?
We put
A
it
little
under a
difficult.
floorboard.
Hmm.
That's not why the Inquisitor was following you before you stole the cash, right?
Yes.
Maybe we need to ask that Inquisitor some questions.
Are we going to kidnap another Inquisitor?
Another one?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
We may have to if we want to get any answers about anything.
Yeah, I'm just contemplating the fact that if somebody is going to sneak in there and try and get this money out from underneath the goddamn floorboard, it's me.
I am concerned that with your attack on us, I don't know if the Inquisition is aware that you guys are hunting us because of the casino, or if this is some kind of security to the country kind of thing for them. Also,
No, we don't know either.
Yeah, we don't know either.
well, what do you want to do?
Well, I don't really feel like I want to turn these people in.
Same. Casinos are not run by nice people, even back in Andrew Ryan.
I have yet to run into a large institution that has been run by good people.
Don't get me started about church. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to turn them in.
If you were to turn us in, I imagine it's only a matter of time till we get shipped back to the slave trade.
Right.
It's really that bad in the more as you speak.
It is that bad.
I hear it's that bad, yes.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know
Rather-
that there's an amount of like, it's all all right, slave trade.
What?
What?
We,
I don't imagine there's like
A reasonable amount of slave
yeah,
trade?
Oh, yeah.
like a reasonable amount. Like this is it's slavery, but you know, it's the acceptable kind.
it's the acceptable kind.
Nope, I don't think.
It's slavery, but it's okay. We feed them.
Y'all get fed sometimes.
Our reservation has to generate our own crops to eat.
Why Daresville of all places?
Well,
Yeah, why not? Why not keep pushing and going into the Eastern Plains? The whatever they're called. Something Alliance?
do you think we made this journey with an educated reservoir of knowledge about the world?
You too?
We left and then we looked for help where we could get it and we just got steered around until we landed here and we're still searching. I don't know much about the Eastern Plains. I don't know much outside. Our education system was stifled and we were limited to only the mines, the factory, and the reservation.
That kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize the whole world was so racist.
Amongst other things.
Yeah. You kind of picked a country that used to do a whole bunch of what's the word? Not liberating, but yeah, I suppose you could use that word. Conquering?
Conquest?
Yes.
Conquest.
Empiring.
Yeah.
My people were conquested.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Things have changed a bit since then, though.
we believe we should probably go retrieve this money now.
I can't just leave 2,000 gold, or however, probably 1,800, lying underneath some floorboards to rot.
Back to the house.
Back to the scene of the crime.
Do I have any knowledge of the idea that if I directed these fellas towards one of my sisters in Tamora, that they might find some sort of refuge there? Like, just so they're not out on the street.
It's possible. It depends from priest to priest, obviously, given who these people are.
Mm. Um, it's a little bit of a long shot, given, what we just said about the shittiness of institutions. Um, but I don't know if you have sought it. Can't believe I'm going to say this out loud. Sought succor in the arms of temple.
We've been to temples before. Some have done a bit okay, some not so much.
All right.
I should have mentioned when you guys are walking around the city, there is a lot of Tamora worship here. A lot of it.
Yeah, the patron god of gambling. Hmm. Um, fuck. All right. I will. I'm gonna take out a little piece of paper and a quill, and I will write a plea, essentially, to whatever priestess they happen upon, um, that they might find a little bit of tomorrow's luck. And I'll put bribery tends to work pretty well with Tamora, worshippers of Tamora. So I'll put a few gold in it and seal it with like a symbol of Tamora. I can offer you this. I don't know how much of the lady's favor might fall on you, but I certainly feel better about your chances there than just fucking around until we see whether or not we get murdered or arrested trying to retrieve this money.
Then we go our separate ways. Enjoy the money. I think we're going to leave the Empire.
Safe journey on your travels.
Where's your destination?
Wherever the road leads, I suppose.
All right.
Are the Eastern Plains any better than here? Do you know?
We don't.
This is as far as I've gotten.
Damn, I have no clue what lies we are.
We should actually maybe try going to the Eastern Plains, though maybe crossing the border is going to be difficult.
This
Yeah.
one's-
Security is really tight because of the war, I imagine, between the two.
Mm.
Or,
Wait, an actual war has popped up? Like, I thought it was like on the verge of that.
I don't know, is it? I keep hearing that war is going to happen. I don't imagine they would just let some strange people looking like us walking through the border during times of security paranoia.
They may.
We'll
I
figure
got
it
a-
out.
I got a AFK for a second, so I will be back.
Okay. They stand up from the table. Is there anything else that you require?
You got.
Security's
No,
gonna ramp up tight around here if the Inquisition are suspicious of something going on. If any of us are going to leave, we need to leave now.
How much money do you have betwixt the three of you?
Archibald, they each take out a sack of coins. Charlie's got like 30. Codroy's got more like 24. And then Archibald has about 40.
I pull one of the bags off of my belt and I will give them 50 gold.
Holy shit.
Well, food won't be a problem. Besides, like you said, we might have to bribe our way around.
Mm,
Especially with security measures on the borders.
mm. Be
Hmm.
safe.
We'll try to.
Sorry. Sorry I stabbed you.
You know, if I were you, I probably would have stabbed me too.
If it makes it better, I did intend on not letting you die.
That is reassuring. Can we go now?
Yes.
Uh, you notice Corduroy underneath the table, and then the three of them turn invisible.
Interesting. So, let you know. We go back and get the money, or do we also head out of town?
Is there any reason to stay beyond monetary gain?
Probably information if we can get that Inquisitor and get him to a secure location.
No, we could have just had Niall seduce him. Seemed pretty interested.
Or we could still do that.
You know, that probably would work better if we had not partially exploded a house.
Mm, mm, yeah.
Did
It was a
he-
necessity, though.
Did he really see the explosion of the house, or did it just happen in a couple of seconds and he was busy doing whatever
The
Niall said?
electric slide?
Yes.
I have to imagine this was not exactly quiet. It's not like he was doing some sort of irresistible dance.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
He's just jamming out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what I guess we could do is we could take a circuitous route back to that section of town and see how swarmed with authorities it is,
Recon is a good idea.
and we can decide if we think it's worth it.
And then if it's not, we leave town anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are going to leave town, where are we headed? Do we want to follow them and possibly go to Baron in the Eastern Plains, or do we want to go to Autumn Vale, which is further into the Durasfall Empire?
Let's see.
If there was already
They have additional artisanal cheeses there.
in
I've been
Autumn
there. It's
Vale?
delicious.
Artisanal.
In Autumn Vale, artisanal cheeses.
I am very. Legion isn't hungry because it doesn't have a stomach, but I am very hungry.
Let's see. He said, what are the two options again?
So I suggested Auberine. Quentin, you're leaving. Damn it. Auberine, which is right next to Ravengard, because we're in Ravengard.
Yeah.
I was suggesting we cross the border and go into Auberine in the Eastern Plains, which is the what kingdom is that? He doesn't put the kingdom's names. He's got the city names here.
Is it the Eastern? Oh, no, it's just the. Yeah, no, that's not
Yeah.
Eastern Plains is not a kingdom. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Let's see. Or, so we can either go one over, or what is the other option, I guess?
Autumn Vale, because Ithuru is not an option. We just ran from there.
Correct.
We
Or,
were wanted there.
hear me out. We take the path less traveled. We head up north to Stagros. Stagros?
Stagros? Through the mountains? Take it from us. We've traveled greatly through the wilderness here in Llivena, and it is dangerous. First time we did it, we ran into a hag.
That's not a very nice thing to call an older lady.
Yes, that is very rude.
Both of you have never seen a hag before, have you?
Look, there again.
Only my-
You're
only-
insulting.
Only my mother.
Oh. So sorry.
They put me in the silence box when I was bad.
I mean, the first time we joined an adventuring group, we went into we were trying to go to Boral Mist Run from Zeltstadt, and we ran into a bog witch that wanted to flay our hides and eat our skin, but she downed both my companions, but I downed her.
Well, luckily you don't have skin.
I was thinking
Yes.
the exact same thing. Yes.
Luckily.
Well, I'm in the mood for artisanal cheese, but we are much closer to the other place. And also, I do imagine there's an amount of adventure to be had in that direction.
I've never been to either of the places, so I imagine there's a lot.
I passed through Autumn Vale on my way to Ithero. They're nice people. We are going to stand out there.
In Autumn Vale, because it is mostly human.
Because it's mostly farmers.
Farmers. Oh,
I mean, I hate to break it to you, Legion, you kind of stand out everywhere.
we know.
And I think that Tegan and I are both a human? You're human. You look human.
I am human, yes.
Uh,
Shifts eyes around.
you look, well, I also look human.
Being human
We are
will
in
make you look like
consensus that
human.
at least one of you is a vampire.
Shh.
The vampire. That'd be fun to see. Well, either way.
We
For-
do we
I
know
don't know.
anything? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brad.
I was just gonna say, either way, I'm perfectly fine. With whatever path. You all seem like such interesting folks.
Yes. Quentin, do we know anything about Oberyn?
Auburn is well. If have any of you ever been to the Eastern Plains?
I'm 1,000 years old. I could have been everywhere and anywhere.
You know, at least in what's relevant today, Auburn is a trade hub between the central region and the eastern region. It's also the primary fortification that was established when the conquest of the Duras Falls was ended.
It's a fortress city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And all right.
Well, and presumably there will be less inquisitorial presence there,
There would be less,
which I feel like is a plus.
and hopefully less terrorists.
Not gonna hold my breath on that one.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
my
Looks
vote
like
is
we
Oberyn.
missed.
Our vote is Oberyn.
Sure.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Do you want to go see if we can acquire some goods to some monetary goods?
We would like to at least make some money today. Or at least try to make some money today.
Legion, why do you care about money?
Well,
You don't need to eat.
we don't need to eat.
You don't need shelter.
Armor is rather expensive to maintain, and my body has gone through a lot. And I will summon my echo which looks like just the mechanical Anubis. This is what we used to look like. Unadorned with armor, unchanged. This was our original design. And it has waned throughout the years.
Kind of ostentatious, honestly.
A little bit. Imagine about 100,000 of these marching through your city.
Hmm.
And the Legion will just take off the helmet, and underneath you'll see just like the remains of the Anubis head. It's torn to shreds, crumbling in some places, and you can see the 8-bit eyes that make up the glowing bits of Legion's face. They kind of just seem to be the large ears of the Anubis moving around. And then he puts the helmet back on.
Well,
We are going to need another upgrade soon.
I also like to maintain myself. And by that I mean I don't want to starve to death. So,
You understand.
better than I did a moment ago, that's for sure. Let's circle back around to the western part to see if we can see how many Inquisitors there be.
Okay.
Stealthery. And I'll look at them and I'll be like, why don't y'all stay back like 30 feet?
Is Pass Without Trace still up? Or is it gone right now?
It probably would have been an hour.
Yeah, I think
been
that
quite a
cell
bit of
only lasts 10
time.
minutes.
Alright, well, we will try.
So we could do game plan, the original game plan. We stay back some 90 feet. Someone goes in, grabs the money. I bring them to us.
Oh,
So, you
Legion's
mean
gonna
I do it?
Legion's gonna take off his back of holding and hand it to you.
I'll put it on.
You are
All right.
volunteering.
Well, I'm not gonna let any of you dummies do it.
This may
Thank
help
you.
transporting the rest of the money. Good luck.
Thanks. Can somebody make me invisible?
I thought I had invisibility prepared. I do not have it prepared.
Ah!
I also have to.
Well, fuck. Alright. I guess I better rely on myself. Okay. Well, when we circle back around that way, if it looks like there's a reasonable chance that I could get in there and get that shit and get the fuck out without being murdered, I will attempt to do that.
Understood.
Tegan, I have an idea.
Yes.
I pull out my pouch of spoons. What if you go stand on the roof of a house across the street, and as a distraction, you just throw all of these spoons out so that it makes a really big racket? There are like 25
Sure.
spoons in here. I've been saving them for an occasion.
Are you sure? I know you value your spoons quite a lot.
Hold on. Here, this is a bag of 1,000 ball bearings. I think it should work as well, and I don't have to give up my spoons.
I don't have to give
Understood.
I take my spoons. I take my
Yeah.
spoons back.
There's a crowbar in that bag of holding. You could throw that.
I'm already gone. Run into a roof.
Okay.
Oh shit! It is completely surrounded.
Holy fuck.
You guys approach to the west side in the area that the occurrence happened, and you see it is swarming with Inquisitors. And down the street from where you're looking, you see the wizard from before, back in the last city you were at when the statue blew up.
Oh, the one with all those skeletons?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You see them
Alright.
seemingly like issuing orders to these folks, and you have people walking around investigating the building.
I see all of that, and I will reflexively cast guidance on myself. I'm like, Tamora, help me. Oh. 22. Alright.
You are not noticed by at least the wizard. This assassin does turn around and notice you. Oh, actually, 19, that's 20, 22?
So 22.
22.
They notice you. They turn around and they go, "You there, citizen! We need to ask you some questions." And then the wizard turns and looks at you, and as
I just
the
fucking
others.
run.
Oh, we're leaving?
I just fucking run. Because I recognize this wizard, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, no. I saw it. This is the skeleton lady. I turn around and I will fucking action dash and movement dash. Like, I'll move and action dash and cutting action dash, and I'm just absolutely not.
Okay. The rest of you see her dart for it.
I just
What do you
look.
do?
Abandon mission. Abort mission.
Oh, we're not doing the plan. Like, already, like, climbing onto the roof. Okay.
Abort. She was the major part. She was the plan.
Okay. Yep, I have to climb down. This is tricky. These roads.
Okay, you all begin running, and you can hear the footsteps of Inquisitors following behind you, along with shouting.
I'll summon my echo so it goes that way. Well, we're going that way. Because the opposite direction we're
Dump
going.
all of those ball bearings right here. Dump
Everyone,
them behind us.
Just like run, just like throw.
here's what I want you to do: is roll an athletics check, each of you.
Athletics. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm good at those.
I am
Anything,
not.
anything but
Oh,
athletics.
I rolled a natural 20!
16.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a natural 20 minus 1.
Yes. Tegan doesn't do a lot of physical activities. He's sweating because he's trailing behind.
Acrobatics will work too if that's better.
Oh,
We'll call that parkour or whatever.
Parkour.
Tegan is good at parkour.
I really want at least one of these assassins to just bust ass on 1,000 ball bearings. It's like, ah, shit! Like the banana in Mario Kart.
So if I do quick math here real quick.
Shannon is very out of breath, but she is fucking terrified. Oh god!
Okay. It looks like you guys are able to just outrun them. And they lose you. Based on your rolls.
That was.
As you stop at some point and catch your breath and look around, it's easy to notice that they are now scouring for you, and yeah, you got GTA stars.
Let's get out of here.
We got GTA stuff. How many?
You've got at least
We
4
didn't, we didn't
stars.
even we didn't even beat up any hookers. No, we didn't.
So you just bolt out of the city?
Yeah, we are
That was
headed
That was the backup plan.
to Operin.
Alright.
Across the border.
When you get to the city gate to leave, the checkpoint that you guys went through before has a line of people waiting to exit out, and you're in line.
How far are we from the gate?
It's probably
Like,
a
to getting
15-minute wait.
Do we have 2 minutes?
Well, like I guess in terms of feet, how far are we?
How far is the line? Is that
Yeah, like I guess like we're in line to get out of the like at the checkpoint, right? That's my understanding.
There's probably like 20 to 25 people in line trying to leave. They've got their carts and things, their horses.
Okay. All right, guys, I have an idea. There are. I think I might be able to do it.
Did user Mark said to let do his ideas?
If Mark was here, he'd probably say no. But
Well,
Well, he
Mark-
isn't.
No, he's not. And he's a little stick in the mud anyway.
I assume we're not planning on getting into any sort of combat later on today. If we need to like go now, I have
I look behind me.
We are fresh and ready to go, so
Just
Alrighty.
stand behind Legion.
Vortex warp, Legion, 90 feet out of the city. Then I go to Manon, Vortex warp, her, to Niles, Vortex warp, and I Vortex warp myself using literally all my.
The spell
Second,
does not
third.
allow you to warp yourself.
Oh shit! Huh.
You can only
Errors
warp
have
other
been made.
people.
Errors have been made. I'll still warp everyone else. Did not expect that.
At least I don't think so, unless the spell says otherwise, but I don't believe it does let you.
no, there's got to be other people.
You magically twist the space around another creature you can see with them, right? So yes.
So, do you like disappear and reappear with a vortex warp, or are you just like shunted through the air?
It is a teleportation spell.
So
Voop. Okay.
can I cast polymorph on myself?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I will do that. I will use the 4th level spell slot to cast polymorph on myself. I will turn into a bird and have it fly away.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. The line of people though are like, "There's a wizard! There's a wizard casting spells! People are disappearing! What's going on?" And then
Yes.
you just fly away.
It's like, thank you for the like. We've all seen a wonderful performance by yours truly, and then I just like clap my hands together up top, turn over, and fly away.
Wonderful. Yeah. Each of you are on the other side of the gate. I don't imagine. Did you stealth this?
Probably not.
Just give me a sleight of hand check and see if you manage to teleport these people out of here without the guard noticing that people are escaping past the point.
Let's see. Sleight of hand. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
21.
oh,
Yeah.
21.
Sorry, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
good.
for some-
21 works, yep. You fly away, the guard didn't even notice the rest of you teleport, you're able to just book it.
I have nothing but first level spells. So that's not.
I have all my spell slots. I can keep y'all from dying mostly.
We can crush whatever's gonna try to kill us next.
Excellent.
Land on something, little bird.
An impressive
Do you poop
escape.
on him?
Please don't poop on me.
The urge to poop on a statue.
As you leave the city and take the road through the wilderness, everything is so much calmer.
We don't have a cart. Where are we just walking? We're just hoofing it.
Well, we don't have stuff anyways.
Yeah, do you have stuff, Legion?
We do. We have a tent. We have a sleeping bags, various amounts of
Why
stuff.
wouldn't you put it in the bag of holding?
It's all in the bag of holding.
Oh, well then you don't need a cart,
Oh.
because your stuff's in this bag,
Well, you can still feel your legs, right?
correct?
Most humans I knew, like, have leg pain after long stints of walking.
They old?
No, they were complainers.
Ah,
Mm.
they needed some time in the silence box, I think. It's called child abuse, Legion. I'm being facetious.
Oh, right. We thought you were talking about, and I opened up my chest cavity. This.
Did you let your friends ride inside your chest?
Remember that political official we assassinated that we told you about?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
That is how we got it done. And
You-
now I was inside my chest cavity
How
with a
big?
poisoned arrow.
Oh,
How big is this chest cavity?
Able to hold a small creature.
so Mark can fit in there.
Yes.
Huh.
Or a tiny rabbit person.
Or a bird.
Or bird.
Put Tegan in the put Tegan in the
Just
chest
just a
cavity.
bird cage. Funny enough, when you guys arrived in line, you noticed that your three companions that you kidnapped were in line with their passports.
Honestly, Tegan, I'm really glad that that plan worked because my other plan was just to chuck the last of my money to the side and see if that would clear the line out while everybody went to scrabble it up.
Yes. There might have been an error at the last bit of second, but it works out. I plan to work out every once in a while, as Mark says.
Yeah. I don't know if that would have worked, but it would have been 50 gold on the floor. So, maybe?
How far is it from our next destination?
I don't know. I can't read a map. I'm joking.
We imagine it'll take time. We also
Yeah.
imagine that we may have to run into another outpost of some sort.
Likely. Um, Q, what is the distance on this? Is there like a approximate distance between these cities? Like scale, I guess.
By horse, it's about a 24-hour trip.
Cool.
By foot, closer
few
to
days.
36, maybe
Few
4
days.
days.
Ah,
It looks like we passes through some mountains.
There is a topographically, yeah, there it is much more mountainous as you get into the eastern side of the continent.
I like camping.
Well, in this case, you guys are going to do the trek. As you're moving along, there is quite a few caravans. You've got people riding horses. You've got people hauling carriages and wagons. If you feel inclined to interact with these folks, or if you want to do some shopping on the road, they'd be amenable to that too, because there's merchants hauling goods around.
It's one of the merchants. So, how much can I get for 5 copper?
5 copper?
5 copper.
What are you looking for?
I honestly did not expect him to actually say that. Is there anything legitimate that I could get with 5 copper?
Sure. He goes. You see the merchant get off the carriage and toward the back, and he unloads. He like flips down the truck bed and begins pulling out little boxes and things. And he says, "I have some quills and ink. I got some paper. You want a candle? I got candles.
They like scented candles.
No, they're just candles.
Disappointed. I'll take a quill and some paper if you have some.
Sure." He grabs some inkwell and a quill and some like a little stack of paper. It's like 10 sheets of paper.
Put that down. I have 10 sheets of paper now.
That'll be 5 copper.
I will give him 5 copper. I honestly expect him to just tell me. Did not expect this.
Can I get y'all folks anything?
You have any fruit?
Fruit. Yeah, I got fruit. Hold on. He pulls out.
Give me like the ugliest, closest to like spoiled fruit you've got.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He goes in and takes out a bushel of apples.
I'll take the barrel too.
Oh, the barrel? The whole barrel?
With the apples in it? Sure, yeah.
The whole barrel of apples.
Sure. How much is that?
4 gold, you got the whole barrel.
Awesome. Here you go. So I have
Score.
a barrel of half-rotten apples.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Is there a lid for this, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Clunk.
I'm going to spend the next few nights trying to figure out how I can attempt to turn this barrel of half-rotten apples into a keg of booze, and I'm going to put it in the bag of holding.
Nice. Okay, you just like
Bag cider?
you
Yeah, I'm making bag cider.
like you
Backside?
wrestle it onto the road and you take out the bag of holding and
I'll make Legion help me.
you see the shopkeeper as he's trotting away look behind him. What the hell?
User Manon, what are we doing?
I'm making cider.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, he's just on his way now. The first
Do you
day.
think we could sell this?
Maybe. Depends on how. I mean, I made it once before, but didn't. I mean, it came out all right.
All right. All right.
Your first day, nothing more than just interacting with merchants and travelers. And you can take a rest if you want to, set up camp toward the end of the evening.
All right.
I'm gonna just set up and be no one else needs to worry about whatever it's called. Watch. I got us covered. Maybe.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sentry's rest. When I take a long rest, I become inactive for 6 hours. I don't go unconscious though, so I'm still conscious during it.
It's nice having a robot in the party.
Legion, does it get warm inside your chest cavity?
We don't know.
Oh. Or does it stay cool in there? Are you a
Kinda.
refrigerated keg? Could I put the
Are you trying to put the cider in me?
once it's done?
Well, yeah, that would be pretty neat. Actually, I'd like to have a spigot.
Yeah, and if you're refrigerated inside, we could have fresh cider, crisp cider.
Ward Forge dispensing cider.
Yeah. When we retire, we should do that as a We should open a tavern.
We will see about these modifications, though we do get stabbed a lot, so...
Oh. Maybe that is a downtime activity.
Yeah.
Now, your camp setup. Do you have describe your setup? What you got going on here?
I think I got 2 tents. Just normal 2-person tents. Basically sleeping gear, and like we can make... I don't know if one of you guys have like, I don't know, summon fireplace, or summon bonfire, or something like that. Do one of you have...
I have a flint, and I can make a fire.
I do not have bonfire. I have fireball, but that might be a bit excessive.
You know, Tegan, I think that might be too much. I'll spend some time taking out rocks, and I'll make a fire pit. I've been on my own for a little bit, and I imagine I probably spent as much time out of the house as I could as a child. So dig a little hole out of the brush and put some rocks around it, and use the brush as tinder, and get a little fire going. My tent is pretty bedraggled. Definitely has what looks like somebody else's clothes sewed into it to patch any holes. Like maybe like some heart-shaped boxers have been sewn in over a hole or something like that. You can tell that Manon has been on her own and pretty threadbare for a while.
I think with T.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Tegan doesn't. I think he just has a bedroll. He just finds like a good patch of grass, kind of like a hilly area where he can just see the night sky. Just pulls out his bedroll, jots down, the entire events that have transpired today, his adventure for the day. But yeah, he doesn't have. Most of his stuff looks like he just, I don't know, let's say, not the best bedroll, or something he just probably got as some sort of something very cheap. Probably what it was. Nothing too expensive.
Like a Walmart sleeping bag.
Pretty much, yeah.
The tents are like an olive drab green, and one of them has a suspiciously dark stain on it.
Oh, was it crusty?
No, it's not crusty, but it is blood colored. And Legion just goes, "Do not worry, that is not one of my companions' blood."
Okay. Probably best not to ask.
It is the slavers.
Oh, let's-
we
good luck, blood, then.
killed some slavers, taking these tents from them.
I've killed a lot of slavers. Tegan. I mean, Legion and Tegan.
Yeah.
We will when me and my original companions went to Barrow Mist Run. We were following a lead on a missing girl. She was taken by these slavers in Barrow Mist. We may have set their warehouse on fire.
Couldn't happen to nicer people.
Yeah, it was a pretty close fight. I don't remember how we got out. I became offline.
Did you ever find this girl?
We did. We returned her home. One of the major reasons that we found this girl is my companion is looking for his sister, who may have gone the same way.
Is this your companion that's dead now?
Yes, they're all dead. This is also the one that assassinated that.
Ah. I see. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Good night. pull the blanket over my head.
Good night. Legion will just stand in front of the fireplace, kind of looking inert.
Manon's charisma is 8. Just
Cool story. Good night.
yep.
Oh. So as you guys drift off to sleep, Legion, if you're on sentry mode, then go ahead and give me your passive perception.
Passive perception's 13.
Okay. Okay.
I really hope that neither wild animals nor inquisitors have high dexterity.
Yeah. What are the chances?
Yeah. Seems low. We're safe.
Super safe.
Very safe.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing can possibly go wrong. I trust Legion with my life. I actually don't, because he's told us from the time we met him how he got all the rest of his party members killed and he's the only one left alive. But I would never say that to him because I'd really like him to put his giant steel body between mine and danger.
Alright, Q. What's coming for us?
What do you mean?
You're making a map.
Yeah.
A map set up.
No,
Yeah, that was way too long to pause.
I didn't do that. No.
um,
Here we go. Yep. In the middle of the night, Legion, you obviously have your sentries formed, so you notice the presence of the wildlife, and you hear some suspicious noises, and you awake to find your camp surrounded by direwolves.
Oh shit, that's a lot of them actually.
huh?
Immediately summon Echo.
Will you wake us up?
Yes.
You're not just like immediately summon Echo quietly.
Summon Echo, I will slam my halberd against my chest, the haft of my halberd against my chest to make a loud echoing noise and say, "Everybody up!"
It is not. Is it still like night out outside?
It is.
Like Legion, it is still a little bit late. Give me like maybe another hour.
The dire wolves, get up! We're surrounded.
Good thing you have all those first level spell slots.
Yeah, we didn't officially long rest, did we?
No.
Short rest.
You did short rest.
So you
Okay,
can-
I'll do my arcane recovery.
Recovery.
So I can get back. Get back to 4. Okay. Right, so I'm good to go.
All right. Direwolves did not roll that well. All right, Manon, you wake up and when you poke your head out of the tent, you see in the moonlight your camp surrounded by a pack of direwolves.
Hmm. Well, hell. I just sort of shimmy out on my tummy a little bit, and I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip at this one.
And that's an intelligence save?
It is.
Did the roll go through?
Well, they got a
Oh,
-3.
they
Negative
got a
three.
-3.
Okay, he takes 13 psychic damage. And can
Only one.
move, do an action or bonus action. And not all of it. And then so I do that, and then I go, huh. And I crawl back into my tent, and I'm gonna use cunning action to hide.
Mind
You,
whip.
you hear the dog as
Oh
it's
no,
like,
it's a natural one.
oh.
It didn't work. I just knocked the tent down over on myself.
You hear
Fuck.
the dire wolf is slowly stealthing its way, and then you hear the yelp, and then yeah, and then you hide, and they know you're there.
Yeah. The
Legion.
tent falls on me, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Legion is going to both characters this way and hold his action.
Well, you
Actually, no. He is going. Do I have throwing weapons? I don't have any throwing weapons. Not stuff. Get some javelins. But I'm gonna hold my action. My action is if anything comes within 10 feet of me, I'm gonna hit it.
okay? Tegan.
Well, to get out of the bedroll. What situation? What is this triangle right here? Is that something to be worried about? Or is that just nothing?
The what? The triangle? No,
Yeah,
that's
the
just part of the map. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Make sure. Oh, they are coming at us from all sides. Hopefully they can just get together. All right. I'm gonna need. These three to make a dexterity save.
Oof.
Is it still rolling the dice?
Yeah, I just made them whisper. They all fail.
Okay, well then they're taking it. Fireball!
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, their dex isn't even that bad. Fuck. Oh, it's alright, actually. Okay.
So they will each take 21 points of damage.
Yep, that hurts. They are all still alive, but they were all very toasty.
Ah, shit. They are still alive. They will. He was gonna attempt to run into Ann's tent, but then it's like collapsed. It's like, now I have nowhere to hide. Well,
Me either.
well, shit. There's like no good spot to be without potential of getting jumped. So I am going to pretty much remain right next to this echo.
Okay.
That's the real me.
Oh, thank God.
Even better. Next turn are the dire wolves. They are going to go for whatever looks more vulnerable. I.e. Tegan. This one's gonna loop around over here.
I hit him.
This one's gonna come here. Crap. And then this one's gonna come around down here.
No.
Now, Legion, which one are you hitting?
That one.
Make your attack. Yep, that hits.
And he takes 10 slashing damage.
He is still alive. The three of them run in almost as if it's in a strategically planned fashion, and they all try to grab at different limbs. So the one at the top is going to bite at Tegan for a 7.
It's just shoot.
This one over here is going to also bite at Tegan. That's a natural 20.
Oh, God.
Silvery bombs. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here with that shit.
Oh, it still hits. Damn.
It's a
fuck.
20. It latches onto your right arm, and I need you to make a strength save with a DC
Oh,
check of 13.
Oh shit! All right, I have to roll 14 higher. A strength check, right? Oh.
Yeah, you have to meet it or beat it, so you have to make a 13. So you pass.
Oh, thank God.
The one down here is going to bite at your left leg.
Oh, fuck, there's another one.
22.
That hits.
Make another strength save.
I
Oh,
got
these
this
guys
guy.
get advantage on their rolls. Hold on, let me roll advantage for the first guy who missed.
Wait,
It's still a 7. Okay. So you pass both the strength saves. You just take a total of 22 damage. That's all.
that is half my health.
Ooh.
I didn't leave it. Help me.
You got one riding on your arm, the other one on your leg. Manon, you're not safe either.
Nope.
By the way, I give the advantage to Legion as it goes. Legion, wait on. Wait.
Okay. Here we go. So the one over here is going to bite at Legion. It's a 21 to hit for 12 damage.
There goes the echo.
Okay. And then he'll close the distance. These two get advantage on their bites. I wish I could just have it automatically do advantage. So that's 23 to hit for 8 piercing damage and a strength save DC 13.
Okay, so I do have a question that will hit regardless. Would I still have mage armor or not?
You did a full day's travel, and then you got some sleep in.
Probably not.
Probably
right?
not.
Okay. Strength saving throw. No, I'm grappled.
Not grappled, knocked
I'm already
prone.
prone.
Yeah, you were
I'm
already
already
prone.
prone.
Okay, so you get like, yeah, all this advantage doesn't mean shit. Okay.
It just steps on me. I'm like, oh, ow. Yeah, 23 will still hit.
Okay, so 23 to hit for 12 more piercing damage. And then, let's see here. These guys over here. Let's see here. Do they have the movement for that? No, they don't. So this one can get here, I think. Oh, they have... Oh, they're really fast.
Fellas, I'd like to say that I only have 38 hit points total. Just putting that out there. Just
Okay.
putting that one out there.
This one is gonna try to run in and grab Tegan.
That'd be good.
It's not. It's
Actually,
it's.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God! Oh my God!
Thank God.
You wake up in your tank, in your
Oh
tent.
my
Make
God.
up for that one. He's still kicking.
Niall, I'm gonna say you were sleeping in the tree over here.
Okay. That definitely took me long.
Well, actually, you came on the direwolf's turn. Roll your initiative real quick.
Well, you would have gone first.
have cannolis.
Ooh.
Cannolis. Let's say you wake up in the middle of the direwolf's turn. This one's gonna come in and try to bite you. I'm just gonna say they can squeeze in between each other here. Because they're too big.
It's gonna try to bite me.
It's gonna try to bite Tegan.
Oh, okay.
For an 18, but advantage. Natural 20.
Oh, Christ, are you trying to kill us?
Yes, he is.
It dives in and grabs the left arm on Tegan. Tegan, make another strength save.
God,
It grabs you by the arm and pulls you and knocks you to the ground. You're prone.
I am pro. Here it is.
This one over here is gonna squeeze in over here and try to bite at Manon.
Damn it. No.
At advantage. 19 to hit.
Fucking shield.
It goes in as you're on the ground. You're like, ah! And it bites into this force field, and you can see its teeth kind of like.
Wait, is that the one that can only move?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it can only move.
bonus
You're
action?
safe. It can't bite you. You can't bite you. Take your spell slot back. And then this one's gonna wait for Nile to drop down. It's like circling the tree. Well, actually, it's pretty big. How tall are these? They're a large
10
creature.
feet tall.
Oh, maybe it can. Nile, this one's gonna jump up and try to pull you out the tree.
Okay. Cool.
Bite it tight. No advantage this time, so it's only you miss. It misses.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to return my phone to someone.
So then, Manon.
So, I vaguely remember this happening, and I don't know if it did happen or if I'm making it up out of being hopeful. Did Legion distribute those health potions
Yes.
that he had?
One
So
person.
I would have one?
One potion a person. Yes. You have
Because-
one regular healing potion.
Because that would be excellent. Shit. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. No. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade. I'll use half my movement to stand. I'm gonna say, you fuckers better make sure I do not die. And I'm going to... I'll use half my movement to stand, so I'm no longer prone. And I'm going... This is a bad idea. Yep, all of this is a bad idea. Can I bonus action disengage instead?
Yes, you can.
Because I realize that I really don't want to die, please. So I'm gonna bonus action disengage. And I used to have my movement to stand, and then I will not concentrate on anything. Fuck it, I want to live. So I will bonus action disengage and then I will. So that's 15, and then I will use my action to climb up this goddamn tree also. I will use my action to dash to go up this fucking tree.
Okay.
Kanan, what's going on?
Uh, she comes shimmying up the tree, and she is fucked up. I have 18 out of 38 hit points remaining, and I don't have any AoE spells, so sorry guys. Ow. That's my turn.
All right. Legion.
Bonus action summon Echo.
Okay.
Right where she was.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use my Unleashed Incarnation. Now every attack I make, my Echo also makes, and I'm going to hit... Who's the weakest looking wolf right now?
This one is the most injured.
This one?
Yep.
I can still hit him. I'm gonna wail on him twice. Once.
What on earth are you doing?
It dies on the first hit.
And then I'm going for the second one for the second attack. This one.
Okay.
And here's the second attack. 13?
13 does not hit.
Alright. Alright. And then my Echo is going to make 2 attacks. Which of these wolves down here look the weakest?
This one.
Alright, then that's the one that's getting the hit.
That will hit. It is still alive, but it looks quite wounded.
Second hit.
And it dies.
And I still don't like the number of wolves here. Action Search. I'm going to strike this one 2 more times.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
You had advantage on one of them. I don't know if you used that yet. 'Cause
Well, this will be the advantage for the nat 1.
That hits.
And then I'm going to hit him a second time.
That hits as well.
And then my Incarnation is going to hit this one twice.
Okay. Both of those hit. Oh my gosh.
And here's the last hit.
On that one?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Why did it roll 3 times? Ignore the 21 then.
Okay. Will that be all, Legion?
That is it.
Tegan Star Hunter.
Well, this is quite the predicament I find myself. Fear not. Things can turn around. Out of the wolves that are, because the wolves that are surrounding me, I know like one of them got hit off. Which one is the weakest right now? Okay, that one. Go ahead, and I needed to give me a wisdom save.
That's a 5.
Sweet, Toll of the Dead.
Dong.
So it takes 12.
Ooh. It dies.
Oh my god.
Will that be all, Tegan?
I will stand up.
Are you sure you don't have to?
I mean, the results are going to be the same either way. I am going to shimmy my Legion. Good show, Legion. Oh, thank you. I have a potion, right? How much does that do again?
2d4 plus 2.
Let's go ahead and roll that. All right, 7. I am at 13 now.
Woo! Double digits.
Let's go. These wolves are nothing to fear. Actually, no, I'm not gonna break this wolf. That isn't for me.
Okie dokie. Niall? What are you gonna do?
Okay. I am going to look at the closest wolf. So this one right here, and I'm going to cast. Oh wait. If I cast Firebolt, is that going to be at disadvantage?
Firebolt?
Yes.
No, it's not a disadvantage. Because you're up in the air, so you have like 10 feet on it.
Got it. I'm just going to point my sword at it and cast Firebolt from the sword.
Okay. That will not hit.
Damn. As a bonus action. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to click actions. Not 20 though.
You burnt one.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on myself, and then I will use. I'm going to do action surge, and I'm going to try to Firebolt again. This time with Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. That will hit.
Do I? I guess I don't need. If I don't need to use the Bardic Inspiration, do I just not roll for it or not?
You
Yeah,
can
you-
add it. I think you can add it to your damage.
Oh, right. If 14 won't kill it, I'll add it to the damage.
Okay. It's still alive.
Alright, so what is that, 1d4?
I think it's 1d6.
It's a D6.
1d6. So 18 total.
Direwolf's turns. You're not gonna get away, Tegan. You taste so good. At advantage.
Why at advantage? Oh.
Pack
fucking
tactics.
tactics.
24 to hit for 6 damage, and another strength save.
Good thing I had that potion, because that would have blocked me. Strength save. I am stronger than these direwolves.
Nope.
It bites your
I
leg and
somehow-
trips you to the ground.
I somehow go deeper into the ground than last.
The other one is gonna go for you. That's a 16 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. Over here on the Echo, this one's gonna take its bite. For 13.
Nope.
At advantage, though. Nope.
Nope.
How about this one?
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay.
Echo's gone now.
Bites the Echo. This one is, it sees Mana run up the tree, and it goes running toward Legion over here and tries to take a chunk out of Legion Prime. 15 to hit?
Nope.
Okay. This one, who keeps jumping after Lork, it's going to take a regular bite attack. For a 10, it misses. Manon.
Alright, so. Cool. Well, I fumble around on my back, and I'm like, God damn it, I think I have a someplace, and I untwist the short bow that I had twisted up in my cape. I pull it out, and I'm like, hope this still works. And I am going to fire at this one here that is engaged with Legion.
Okay.
Ooh, that's him. So that
will not
misses.
hit.
Like, fuck, damn, fuck. And I'm not gonna move. So I didn't say it. I didn't say it, so that's fine. I will cunning action hide.
Okay. You're hidden. Legion,
I just whoop.
you become the tree.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Guess what?
Uh-oh.
Another echo. But I'm just gonna make 2 attacks. One's coming. Which one of these wolves look the weakest? That one. One's coming from me. One's coming from the echo. Just because I think that looks cool.
Double D.
They're like hammering onto it. Oh, that's a 10 from Legion Prime, and
That'll hit. It dies.
then Echo Legion's just gonna move down here, right where other Echo died,
Okay.
just in case they thought about moving.
Tegan?
Which wolf looks the most hurt?
They are equally hurt.
Okay. I will need one to make a wisdom save.
Five.
Oh my god.
These wolves are most unwise.
Son of a bitch!
Alright. I'll just do it to the one at the top since they're the same.
Okay.
Unless you want the other one.
I don't think it matters. That did not seem to kill it. Oh, shit.
Oh
one
bother.
thing- Oh, bother indeed, Legion. Oh boy, I'm about to get my shit wrecked and I have no idea. Anyways, that's it for me. I have no bonus action. I'm just going to lay on the ground.
Niall?
Okay. I am going to spells. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade. So I'll just like kind of like buff my sword with a short incantation. And I'm gonna jump down from the tree right after I cast this and slice right down on the wolf.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I just do a regular is it
Bye.
spell attack or just a longsword attack?
I'll let you
Never-
choose if you want to do longsword or spell attack. Either one will work for me.
Same modifier.
12 does not hit. You stab the ground.
I really don't have any other things I could do, so that's it for me.
It's gonna bite you, Lord. 10 to attack. It misses, I imagine.
Yes.
This one here is gonna try to bite Legion copy. 22 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Okay. Echo Legion's gone.
This one is
It's only got 1
gonna.
HP.
This one's gonna loop around. It is gonna take an attack of opportunity from Legion, though.
Yeah, he'll definitely take that. No. Damn.
Yep. Misses, and then this one's gonna bite Lork at advantage. Come on. 15
I'm
to
gonna
hit.
use a reaction. Wait. Oh, yeah, alright, so spells have to find shield.
Does everybody have shield?
Okay. I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction, and that makes it so I have a 14 AC, so it'll make it 19, so I don't take any damage.
Nice. So you just see its muzzle blump against the shield. Over here, Tegan, we're going through this again.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, Tegan. I wish I could stop him.
At
I don't have
advantage.
Sentinel yet.
At advantage. Oh, you don't have Sentinel. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I don't
I'll
think
have
12
to
hits you, does it?
if Mage Armor is gone, then yeah, it would
Oh
hit,
my
but
god. 12.
I have shield.
Yeah.
Well, but that's only the bottom wolf. What about the top one?
Fuck your top wolf.
20,
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Fucking top wolf is an alpha.
22 to hit. 7
Yes,
piercing
that
damage.
hits. Oh, I'm now.
It pounces on top of you and finally grabs the throat that it's been trying to reach for so long now and just starts like pit bull thrashing your neck.
Ugh.
And Tegan is unconscious, I think.
Yes, I am unconscious.
Oh boy.
Manon?
All right. Well, ball sack. I will. I'm gonna try and shoot the one that just downed my friend.
Go for it.
And I'm hidden, so I have advantage, correct?
You do?
15?
15 will hit. And
Alright.
it dies.
Oh, thank fucking God. Alright.
You shoot it, and it as it's digging into Tegan, and it falls over, and you get it off of him.
Alright. And then I will. Don't. Running action, hide. No. Fuck.
What'll it be, Manon?
How badly hurt does this one
It's
here
bloodied.
look? He's bloody. I am going to bonus action, take my healing potion, and then I am just going to fireman pole down the tree so that I can be on the ground on the other side of Leoric.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's 9 health back.
Nice.
That's good. And then I'm not hidden anymore, and I will accept the splinters in my ass as that's what I have to do, and I'll pop down right there.
Legion.
I can do this infinitely. I can do this all fucking day. I bonus action summon my Echo. He's going to go as far as I can throw him. Right here.
Oh, it would have been cool if you put in between. You do that, and I'm like, I point at the one that has a clear shot at me, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, that is a better idea. Kind of. Because I'm going to be moving to right about here. And then I am going to use Unleash Incarnation again. And I'm going to hit this one twice. And then Echo Legion is going to hit... He needs to actually move. Echo Legion's going to be right here instead. So Echo Legion, or Prime Legion is going to hit this one. Once, at least.
That hits.
15. Takes 11 damage. Is it still alive?
It is.
I'm gonna hit it again. Nat 20.
Dead.
And then I just move to about right there.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Incarnation attacks.
And I move to about right there, so that way when it does move, I get to hit it. And then incarnation attacks. It's going to attack. Which one is locked onto Nile?
Both of these are locked on an aisle. This one seems to be more wounded.
Ah, I'm gonna hit the wounded one with the halberd that reaches 10 feet.
Yep.
24 and 21.
And then 21 hits this one. Okay, will that be all?
That will be all.
Tegan, make a death save.
All right, here it comes. Nat 20.
Let's do it.
Will
Let's
it be
do
a nat
Let's do
one?
it.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, shit. It is not a nat one.
It's a failure. Nile.
Okay. I'm going to. Am I going to get attacked if I run from this wolf?
Yes.
Damn. I'm going to grip my sword and swing at the wolf then. With let's do booming blade again. Oh wait, 1 second. That's damage. Where's 13 to hit?
13 will not hit.
Bonus action. I got nothing. Yeah, I'm good. I'll just end my turn.
On the direwolf's turn, this one's going to take an attack of opportunity from Legion.
Oh, it's going for 26 to hit.
That hits. You hit it on the hind hip.
Can I make this a grapple attack? No, I won't do any damage. I'll just grab it and stop it from moving.
You sure?
So it would be right here.
Okay. Well, that would be an athletics check. Roll an athletics check for me.
Oh, that's better than my attack. Oh, until I roll a 2.
oh.
So you try to grapple it, and it's... Well, hold on. Let me apply the number you rolled here. So you rolled a 17 on that other roll. So then I'm going to do this. It... it resists your grapple.
Shit.
You guys both rolled 17s, meets it, beats it. So you try to grab him, it slips out, it grabs Tegan and begins to drag him away. This one over here is going to start booking it as well and take an opportunity attack.
From both of us?
Nah, just you. I already used mine.
And that's just a basic attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
A melee
just
weapon
rolled it.
attack.
But he still has booming blade on his thing.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
Sure, you're
he-
concentrating on it, so we'll use the damage you rolled earlier for
Well,
Booming Blade.
I think
Doesn't-
that's just a cantrip. I don't
Well,
care.
yeah, but the wolf will take damage when he moves,
Right.
which
Which it's moving.
Yeah.
So that's 11 longsword damage plus 14. Are you using two hands?
Yeah, I'm using 2 hands.
Oh, that dies. So it's just this one running with Tegan. Yeah, Manon, what are you doing?
I will cunning action dash, and I do a slide at the end here, and I reach out both hands, and cast Cure Wounds on Tegan.
Tegan, you're awake. You're getting dragged.
It's like there's just so much grass. It's like just dirt in my mouth as I'm being dragged. Like, what's happening?
You get 3 health back. Sorry.
That is fine. That is all I need.
Will that be all, Manon?
That's all I can do.
Legion?
Legion's gonna.
Help! I'm like, I've got a hold of him, but I'm very weak also. The bull's just dragging both of us.
He's gonna move there and resummon his echo to be right there.
Okay.
And then he is going to strike out at the echo is going to hit the wolf twice.
All right.
Motherfucker, stop robbing me. This dice sucks.
11 will not hit. 19 will.
And that's as far as I can do.
It's still alive. Tegan?
How bad is it hurt?
It's pretty wounded.
Okay. This is it. Let's see. This is gonna be pretty wounded. Like,
It's bloodied.
all right, you know what? Go big or go home. I know it's a disadvantage because I'm
Getting dragged.
right up. Yeah, I'm getting dragged. So this is a disadvantage. Let's see. Fuck. All right, chromatic one to its face, but misses.
That will miss. You are currently grappled. So your action would have been to either break free or attack. You chose to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Niall?
Okay, I'm gonna put it all on this attack. I'm gonna run here so I get a. Actually, wait. I'll just run here so I can get like a line of sight on it, and then I'm going to cast. I think if this is worth it.
I cannot hold this here.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at the second level, and it's a Wisdom save of 13.
It fails.
Yes.
And
So
it
it's
dies.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank God.
So it hears like a ringing and then it just falls over.
And its head explodes.
Yeah, it just explodes, goes all over Tegan.
Congratulations. You survived.
Stands up, very bloody. Well, that was quite the fun we had today. Just like blood just dripping down his body. Such a good rousing awake at, I don't know what time it is in the morning.
What a good nap.
It's like 1 a.m.
It's like, I had like 1 hour of sleep.
I feel well rested. I don't know about you guys. I'm sitting at a brisk 50 out of 50.
All right. Well, Legion, thank you. None, thank you.
You used your potion. Here's a new one.
Thank you. I will take that.
Can I
Can
cast?
somebody pull my ass out of the dirt, please?
Yeah, I will like help you up as I
Can I cast Cure Wounds on the most harmed person in here?
It's gonna be Tegan.
I have 3.
First level Cure Wounds.
I have 7 now.
That's a pretty bad Cure Wounds.
I rolled a 3 on my cure wounds, so
Yeah.
it could be worse.
This is talk for the coin. All right. Well, that was enough excitement for today. There's plenty more to have tomorrow, and I just fall. I don't even get in the bedroll. I just pass out on the bed. I pass out a couple feet away from it.
I'll go over and like roll him into the bed as much as I can.
I'm gonna ascend the tree and nap on a branch, I guess.
Oh.
And
And
Legion
just-
is going to set out warning signs.
And just like that, you guys are able to fulfill your long rest. And we'll pick up next week in the morning.
I very sadly put my tent back together as much as I can. It's covered in blood. Some of it's my own. Some of it I'm like, oh.
Moral of the story: do not blow all your spell slots.
I think the moral of the story is that when your robot says, I'll take watch.
Don't trust him.
Yeah.
He did see them coming.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
exactly did I miss?
We escaped from the city,
Uh-huh.
Grand Theft Auto style.
Yeah.
We were chasing out of town.
No.
No.
No. There were like 15 Inquisitors and a wizard
Oh,
in there, and I saw them, and one of the Inquisitors saw me, and I just turned around and booked. I was like, nope, nah, son. And we ran.
unfortunate.
And then Tegan used 4 spell slots to get us out of the city.
That went so well. Thank you, guys.
And then Legion turns out he's not good at watch.
Legion doesn't have Sentinel yet.
Yeah.
Also, Legion doesn't have Sentinel yet.
Yeah.
Well, I have to run, but you guys have a
Yeah.
great evening, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yay!
See you Tuesday.
Alright, Saturday.
See you guys.